Hello, and welcome to the first clip of the Only One Collective Haul unboxing. So today is June 21st. It's very late. The comeback was 3 months ago, but we finally able to get this started. Technically, a couple clips were filmed before this, but I wanted this to be the first one. So, this is from M-Wave. This is the signed copies of the album. I ordered 6. Funny story, so like I said, it's June, and normally like these ship like within the first like 4 to 6 weeks after the buying period, but like, you know, it just like kept pushing back, and it hadn't shipped yet. There's a couple of things going on that might have contributed to this, which I won't get into now. I'll get into a little bit later. But oddly enough, my mutual, who is, I think they live in Singapore, they said that they got a notification from FedEx that they have a package on the way. But I didn't get anything. Like, I didn't get an email from FedEx, I didn't get an email from M-Wave, nothing. Until I get a knock on my bedroom door and I get handed this package. And I was so confused. And I was like, oh, yeah, so like even now, the website still says that this package is preparing for shipping. So don't really know what's going on with that, but we have it. And I can finally put the signed copies on my wall and also take my other copy from 3 months ago and make collages out of them. So actually, I still don't really know which concept I'm going to put for the collage. But anyway, so let's get this opened. And yeah. All right, let's look at the POBs first. All right, and I did not get a Polaroid this time. So I didn't get lucky. All right. So here's Hotman. Here's the back. Here's Hisu. Oh, he had a color drawing. There's Hayu-chan. Fighting. All right. Chunjun. Chan-won. And Tanator. Okay, so here's all 6. So here is the signed album. So this time they did sign the front. So that's good. Even though for this one, I think this is the day 2 version. It is a little hard to see, but like I said, I'd rather have that than them signing inside. Yeah, so let's get the photo cards out. I'm gonna also get the other photo cards out. Oh, the names are on the back, and I just saw the names. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got Tanator. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yay! We got Hisu, the first Hisu pull of the whole era. Okay, and then for the postcard, oh, yay! We got Hisu. I have to zoom out a little bit. And for the poster, we got this one. I don't think I have this one. I will never remember it. This looks so good. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a dupe. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got Yu-chan for this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got Chan-won. Oh, I really like this one. And oh, here's the back. And then, so this one, I didn't show. Oops. So not bad for the yellow back. This one doesn't. Oh, only Wiz. Okay, English. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got Junie. Says only you. All right, let's see for the postcard. I got the group one. I may already have that one. Oh, we got Tanator. Okay, yeah. So this was the poster I unboxed day one. Cool. So yeah, we got both posters. I think this is a nice assortment. All right, so let me clean up and we can do day one. Sorry, I kind of did this backwards. Okay, so here is day one. So here's their signatures. These stand out much more. Yeah, because you had the baby blue and the black marker as opposed to the silver. But like I said, I'd rather it be kind of illegible than for them to sign the insides to the front. So, also, I don't think these are first press, so I don't think there's gonna be a Polaroid in here. Okay, so let's take out the photo cards. All right, so let's see who we got. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got Yu Chan. Oh, here's the back. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got Hanmin. I took everything out, so we're doing this rapid fire. And then for the postcards, it's Hi Chan. Oh, Chan Won. So somebody different. Oops. The backs are all the same. And another Chan Won. So not completely duplicates, but pretty much. Oh, here's the back. So it looks like all the posters are landscape this time. Because I think last time all the portraits were portrait. I mean, all the posters were portrait. Same poster. Same poster. All right, so this was the first clip. Started out with the M-Wave albums once again. Like, I'm not too worried about the pulls because if you saw the title, and if you know just how this works, there's going to be plenty of album pulls. So, yeah, see you in the next clip. Hello, welcome to another clip in this collective haul. Although this is probably the second clip you're seeing, this is actually the first thing to have arrived. This particular package, this is from Neokyo. So there's just a couple of things, like very few. About like I think 11 or 12 packages or orders. And just little odds and ends that I couldn't get from Korean sellers and or I was too impatient. But there's a couple of exciting things in here. And this is all only One Story stuff. Okay, I'm going to get the plastic off and I will remove my name and we can go through the items one by one. So there are some non-photo cards and photo card stuff and a Polaroid. Spoiler alert. So I'm going to go and I'm going to do all the photo card stuff. So here is the first thing I ordered. So this is their week 1 broadcast card. So yeah, this is one of the things where I was kind of impatient, but I was really obsessed with this Prince look. And when it was the first week broadcast card, I kind of went crazy looking for it. And the first time it popped up, it was on Mercari Japan. So I did overpay. I think it was like $40. So not my proudest moment, that's for sure. But it's here. I think right now, if you go on Twitter, you can find this card for like 10,000 won. Next, actually this is not in chronological order, so I don't know why I'm saying next, but next in the pile, I guess, is this winner's benefit. So, for mini record, I think it was the 5th, for Tony's birthday, they did a winner's benefit. You got a whole set of unit photo cards, but only for the face-to-face winner. So even though I won the video call, I did not get this set. So I got the first 3 from Twitter, and then this was the odd one out that I had to get. And it's kind of funny because I overpaid for these 2 because now there's someone who's selling, I think, like 3 out of the 4 for like 0.8 each. And this is actually the face-to-face photo card. So it's nice holding a photo card again. This is May, the end of May. It's the 23rd. So yeah, this has been a while since the only One Story unboxing. The stuff I'm at chatty. This is kind of a typo. There's no space between one and story. But anywho, so here's this one. But anywho, I'm hoping to have my chatty stuff shipping soon. With the whole tariff situation, it has to be broken up into many different packages, which is going to be annoying. But in terms of my progress, I have everything except for the online and offline jump up and the online first music round 2. So actually this is round 1. So that's kind of funny. So here's Hisu. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. This might be on display until the rest of the cards get here. Same as Yuchan. Actually, we're almost done. So this is week 2 broadcast card. So I decided, actually, I don't know how it ended up being this way. I really don't remember my logic. But I ended up collecting OT6 for all of the broadcast cards. I am missing one Yuchan for week 3. But besides that, I have everyone. So there was 2 mini fan meeting and then like 3 broadcast card proper. So here are the offline lucky draws. Oh my gosh, that was close. Oh my gosh. And good news, I was able to secure everyone this time. At first I was gonna do my top 3, which, grand announcement, my new top 3 is now Hisu, Tana Torn, and Hayuchan. But literally somebody snatched up Hisu in like the first, like, I think I was like 5 minutes too late on Mercari Japan. Luckily, literally like 3 days ago, I found Hisu, so we're all set there. And they also had everyone else that I was missing. So you know what? Oh wait, I didn't. Okay, and also nobody had Tana Torn on Mercari Japan, but they did have this channel on, and like this photo card came out really nice. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna collect 3 cards as long as one is. Oop. Oh. I was wondering what were these stickers. What was I saying? Oh, right. I was like, I'm just gonna collect 3, as long as one is Hisu. I don't care. So that's why I got this channel on. And then when they had Hisu and like everyone else I was missing, I was like, you know what? I'll just buy them. So now I have OT6 for this. I will say, like, in the pop-up shop behind video they posted, the backs of these looked hideous, but in person I actually like them. So believe it or not, that is it for the photo cards. Let's just scoot this over. All right, so let's go in order. I think it was this one first. Actually, I'm gonna take these out of the plastic and I will be back. All right, so speaking of the lucky draw, so a part of the pop-up shop, the online benefit was, I think if you bought 2 albums, 3 albums, you got a chance to win these. These are smaller than I thought they were gonna be. So here's the U-Chans. The front and backs are the same. Is there a film on here? I don't want to mess it up. I think there is. Yeah. They are smaller than I thought, which is good. So I got his first. And here is Tanatorn. His looks like Metroid. Like either like same as his ship or a suit. I know it's the colors, but also like the shape too. But I guess it's a heart. I'm trying to remove this. I don't want to mess it up. It's hard to tell what's the film or not. Yeah, let me not mess it up on camera. You can see it enough. And then last but not least, I was able to find Hisu's. Which I was ecstatic. Because it was like the same day I didn't get into one of the fan signs. And then it showed up. So I was kind of like my consolation prize. So here's Hisu's. Oops. Speaking of Tanatorn, today is the 23rd. So today is the day his bubble service is temporarily suspended because he went. Right now it's still rumors, but he probably on Voice Planet too, which we're not gonna get into that right now. Maybe during like the big unboxing, I'll like dive into my feelings about that whole situation. But for now, we'll just leave it at that. So today was a good day to finally open this stuff. Because actually I had this, like I waited to the very last minute to ship this stuff out. Like, I was about to run out of the free storage period. And then the shipment got delayed by like a day. Well, over the weekend. So I got this Monday. And I'm just now opening it on Friday. So today was a good day to open this. Because I am sad. And I was just telling my friend how I wasn't sad. But I was lying to myself. Anyway. So yeah. Last but not least, there's this Polaroid. So this is my first time buying a Polaroid on Mercari Japan. There's some pros and cons to it. The pros is that you don't have to worry about doing an offer because you just pay it and you're done. The bad thing is that, well, you can't really put in an offer. So did I overpay for this? Maybe like when they first listed it, they listed it for like, I want to say like $180. But then they kept lowering it and lowering it and lowering it. So I ended up paying like $100 for it. So this is you can see his outfit, which I love that jacket on him. And you can see his little bows. Actually, more and more people on Twitter are showing their Polaroids. Some people don't even watermark them. And you better believe I'm taking screenshots of every single one of them. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do personally in terms of showing Polaroids. We'll see. But for now, that is the end for Mercari Japan. I currently have nothing in my JADI. They did do a Japanese fan sign, so I'm assuming the cards are gonna show up on there. So there might be like a tiny extra haul for Neokyo or not. We will see. So yeah, the next clip should be my Paysable stuff. So enjoy that, because that's gonna be a lot of stuff, because I have to open every single album just to make sure there's no album Polaroid in there. So pray for my future self. All right. Hey everyone. So here we're going to have a very short clip. So this is a package from Neokyo. I've already unboxed it because I have Stacy stuff in there. But this is going to be the Talk Port cards. So this was a Japanese event. And it was kind of weird. So how they did it was if it was guaranteed if you bought a set of albums, kind of like what do they call them? I forgot, but I'll put the words. Something called whoop call. Sorry, like the whoop calls that they that Americans do. Well, I guess anyone can do them, but they did it for a Japanese specific. I'm trying not to. Why did they tape it? So how they did it was they said that when you apply for your member, you were guaranteed their photo card. But one thing I didn't really understand, so because of that, I thought these cards were going to be readily available. Here's the back. But they weren't. Every member showed up like once, maybe twice. Some of them only showed up once. So, I don't know, but luckily, all right, so first I was only supposed to get Hisu. But then I was like, well, it's the last one. We're done. Might as well just get them all. So that's what happened. Actually, first it was just Hisu. And then it was going to be Hisu and Hayu-chan because I'm missing Hayu-chan's week 3 broadcast card. I still am. So I was going to put that in its place, which I guess it would have worked out, but then I bought everyone else. So I'm being very careful not to scratch the card. I don't know if Neokyo tapes this. It has to be Neokyo because they're all like this. So there's Yu-chan. Here, this should be easier. Yeah. There's Hanbin. There's Junie. And last but not least, so for Chanwons, I had to buy it in a bundle. So here's this. I actually don't have this yet, or this. So I might just display this because I don't have the stuff from Korea yet. Oh my gosh, look how much tape they use. Hold on. All right, here is Chanwon. So yep, I got everyone for this up. So, and that is it for this clip. I don't know where this is going to be in the video at large, so enjoy the next clip. Bye. Okay guys, so these are all of the packages I have to complete the only one story haul. For now, there's a couple of stragglers still at my chatty, but you know, we'll get to those later. But yeah, so this is everything. Ignore the censoring. It's just that my Polaroids and my signed postcards are behind on the wall, so I have to censor those. But yeah, so the bottom 2 packages are part of my photo book albums. And then you can see I kind of labeled them. So there were 5 different consolidations from Paysable. So number 1 has 100 albums. Number 2 also has 100 albums, so that's split, and they're both split between 2 packages. Number 3 is actually kind of unrelated. It's Stacy and Lucy, but it does have my platform albums. And then number 4 is all of my like envelopes from sellers and also my fan cafe prize event. And then number 5 is I forgot one package of platform albums, actually the pre-order event. And then I was like, well, since I'm at it, I consolidated my season's greetings pop. So I told them to discard all of the non-folded card stuff. just to save space. And then that unmarked package is actually from Delivered Korea. It's just 2 random cards. So yeah. So this is the haul. So we're going to actually, I'm going to break this up in a couple of days. I'm going to do photo books day 1. I know that for sure. I don't know how I'm going to split up the other stuff. So I'll actually take you to me unboxing them. So yeah, so next shot should be me unboxing Consolidations 1 and 2, which will be 200 photo book albums. So okay, so this is consolidation number 1. So this is the smaller of the 2 packages. I figured it was just easier to start with the smaller one. So this one should have Everline round 3, Apple Music round 1, Starlike round 1, Starlike round 3, between both of the packages. Alright, so let's see. I know I questioned why I do this, but then I remembered this is the whole reason why I started filming these, is for proof for the chatty. And I have like a whole bunch of sticky notes to organize this, because we are doing this a little bit different this time. I kind of forgot they will split by album version. Okay, so that's one box all done. Alright, so here is the second box for the first consolidation. It doesn't even fit in the frame. But okay. Okay, so this is the smaller box for consolidation number 2. Okay, I misspoke in not the very first clip, but a couple clips ago. So this is consolidation 3. I said it was just Stacy, Lucy, and the mini record platform albums. But there's also some photo books in here, so we do have to open this one now. I don't need everything in here right now. There's Stacy right there. You can actually smell the tea, or the pepper, the pink peppers, through actually, I'm gonna put these in the other box. Alright, so that's all the photo books. Well, yeah, that's all the photo book albums unboxed out of the Paysable box. So now I gotta spend God knows how long organizing them. So I will be back. Okay, so after an hour, more than that, like an hour and a half, I am finally done organizing. So I separated out my signed albums from any events I won, and the POBs, and then all the day 1 and all the day 2 versions. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox all of the day 1 version, and then all of the day 2 version. There's about 220 photo book albums, and we're going to open up all of them, because there is that random chance to pull a Polaroid. So we're going to open them all. So this is going to be kind of chatty at first. And then when I run out of things to say, I'm just going to speed it up. So today is, well, now it's Friday, but Thursday. So yesterday was my last day at work for a couple of days. I took some vacation time. It's funny, I took vacation time to do this. But then Friday, one of my favorite Western artists, Alex G, he's releasing an album. So I was like, oh, perfect timing. Well, we're not going to be too secretive about the backs because we don't have time for that. Okay, so no Polaroid. It should be in like the first page. So what was I saying? Right, and then, and I'm off until the 23rd, which the 23rd is Stacy's comeback. So this is going to be a good weekend. Alright, so I'm not going to bother unfolding all the posters. I've shown them all between the day 1 unboxing and the M-Wave albums. So yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, so the first postcard we got, Parka. I might have to zoom out eventually, but. And then we have Chanwon, which I think is new. I'm not even gonna bother keeping track. We have Junie, which is also new, I think. Because we're gonna get all of them, all the cards. I am not that unlucky, right? I am off for the next couple of days, which is nice. So it is July. I don't think I've said that, but this has been an interesting couple of months for the one. So in May, like literally days before the days before the first anniversary, even I think even before Hisu's birthday, I think they announced that Tenatorn was going on hiatus, and everyone's very confused of why. And people, well, just the couple people I talked to, at first we thought, well, it was exams time because he's in college. So, and actually, speaking of Tenatorn, here he goes. This is new. And then a couple of different people from different groups also started announcing hiatus. And I forget what. And then, you know, we thought, well, Boys Planet is starting soon. And for the past, like, pretty much all year, I've been joking that with us was going to send the one to Boys Planet. But as a joke, and, like, how I think of it is that, okay, if I say it, then it won't happen. But then, spoiler alert, it happened. So yeah, first day, oh my gosh. So first, they and then they announced that his bubble subscription was being suspended, and that's when it became like really real that something big's happening. Because even when Chanwon had his hiatus for health reasons, he was still able to post on Bubble. But yeah, sooner or later we kind of figured out that he was going on Boys Planet, and like it caused so much drama because, you know, some people didn't want to support him on there because like that means he's going to re-debut if he does well. And then some people wanted to support him mainly because they like survival shows, let's be honest. Oh, somebody new. Got two new ones. All right, so we have Parka and Humbin. So yeah, that became all the drama. I feel like, you know, I did have to mute / block some people the day that like it was confirmed. Like when he came out with like, I forget, like blind votes, I think they called them. He was like number 51, and like I crashed out. And like my thoughts on the matter is that you cannot support him on Boys Planet and support him as a member of the Wind. I kind of eased up on that stance. Like, and pretty much immediately, like, I slept on it. Well, actually, I didn't sleep at all that night. But, like, you know, the next day I was thinking about, so you know what, well, we can't really, you know, it's been done. He's on the show. Might as well just support him, you know. Because it's like, there was no way to really know if it was his decision or with us decision. So that was my whole thing. So yeah, then they had the fan meeting, and then they had the wait, was this Hisu? Oh my gosh. I thought this was Parka. But this is Hisu. I'm sitting here yapping. Yeah, this is Hisu. And then they had like the signal song, all of that. And it's so weird. So he wasn't in the, I'm giving this like whole recap. Like pretty much if you're watching this, you know what happened. You know what happened. But to make a long story short, he got eliminated pretty much almost immediately. Today was the airing of the first episode, and he got 0 stars for the evaluation, which the clip they used in the show, wasn't the best, like being completely honest. But like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, they released like the whole thing, and it wasn't that bad. They literally played like his one mistake, gave him 0 stars, and then he was eliminated. So in the end, the people who wanted him back with the win immediately, aka me, we got what we wanted, but at what cost? But I was telling my friend, I don't think they will do, like, I don't think like his one bad clip is going to like stay in the zeitgeist, like that 17 Hot clip from Boys Planet 1, because it wasn't edited to be comedic. So yeah, but I say all of that to say that it's been an interesting time to be a fan of the Wind the past couple months. Oh, speaking of Tenatoin, yay, this is new. And then there's Hisu. But yeah, it was kind of sad though. I think I cried for like 3 days. Here's Junie. Oh, I didn't talk about like the albums I'm opening. So these are all from Starlight. Let's look here. Oh, and you can't see Hanbin. Well, I'll zoom out once we did all the photo cards. Once you've seen all the photo cards. But yeah, so these are all from Starlight. This is 42 albums, and they gave me all day one. Oops. So that's fun. And okay, so speaking of excess, I did kind of go overboard this era. Like, for especially Starlight, the albums were cheaper than normal. They were $10. So that's kind of why I went overboard. We got J1. This is a nice one. I really like these PCs. Oh, this is new. Oops. Here's the back. Okay, yeah, I forgot where I left off. But I was, but yeah, so Starlight Music in particular, the albums were very cheap, so I kind of went overboard. The thing about Starlight is that you also get a signed photo card, and if you do a one-on-one, you get that member Polaroid and the photo card. So it's like, why wouldn't you try hard to win, you know? But yeah, they kind of go overboard. And also, for round 1, I didn't win round 1, but for round 1 and round 2, for the Polaroid, you got to choose the pose, which is so interesting. And like, it's funny because when they asked me that, I was like half asleep, and then, you know, trying to auto-translate it, I was like, what are you asking me? Because then I was like, oh, you're asking me for the Polaroid pose? They said yes. So here's another Parka and another Hanbin. What was that? So yeah, that was interesting. Now, turns out, here's that one. That's why I asked Hisu to do a heart cheek pose. And he didn't really do it, but he did a much cuter pose. Because, like, actually, I was kind of regretting it. I was like, when I thought about it, I was like, okay, well, I was going to ask him to do a hand heart. But then, so I was like, okay, I'll do the next one. But then, for some reason, for the next one, they didn't ask me. They didn't ask anyone, so. So, yeah. But, yeah, I kind of overdid it with the amount of albums this time around. And, like, with the whole shipping situation with the tariff. So, that's why it took so long for me to ship these albums, because I was scared. I didn't want the tariff rules to change in the middle of a shipment. And then I got screwed. But, yeah, shipping was a lot more expensive than I was expecting. So, I had about 300,000 won in my Paysable account. Another something. And I thought, okay, well, that'll be enough for, consolidations 1 and 2, hopefully. Or at least, like, one of the big ones and one of the small ones. So I consolidated with Paysable. It did take them a week to do it. And when I tell you, when I got the bill, and it was over the amount I had in my Paysable account, I was like, oh. Okay. I think, all in all, it was like $1,000 to ship all this stuff. So you have to really watch out. Or just save better to prepare for this. But also, the idiot just announced a 25% tariff on South Korea, so I'm doomed. The only thing that will save me is if they will still keep the $800 minimum rule, which they got rid of that rule for China, so they might get rid of it for South Korea. But that's my only saving grace. Oh, we got another new one, Chin one. This may not be new overall though, so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might. Also, so that's why these were all split kind of weird. Even though it worked out perfectly though. I kept it so that the total value was less than $800. I kind of cheated a little bit because I told them that each album was worth 8,000 won, which is totally not true. But it worked out. And for loose photo cards, I told them it was worth 3,000 won. But like technically, those are free. So I remember for Hello My First Love, I was stressing about like not opening too many albums from the same order. But now it doesn't matter because they all have to be opened regardless. Well, I think I already mentioned this, but there are a lot less inclusions for this album. Just the photo cards, the postcard. In terms of like member specific things. So that's fine. There's a lot of these too. In terms of this, like these like limited Polaroids, so they're first press, but it's like impossible to know what's first press. I wish they would include a sticker. I saw some, I think it was a G-Idol album, or sorry, an Idol album that had it. A first press sticker. I don't know what their first press benefit was, but that would have been so helpful. So I know, okay, don't open these. You know, even though, what's the difference it's going to make? They're going to sit in the garage, whether they're opened or not. Although, some of these will have to be disposed of. I'm sorry. Okay. There's nothing I can really do about that. Here's parka. Wait, is that all of them? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have all the postcards. I have all the postcards. The bad thing is, so like all my devices are taken up right now. So I'm recording with my phone, obviously, and I'm using my computer to monitor the recording. So like in the downtime, I can't really watch a show or something. My iPad is too old to do literally anything with. I guess maybe I can put something on my Switch if I had the forethought, but it's kind of too late now, whatever. This is, you can tell my terrible handwriting for my sticky notes. When I was organizing, it was kind of difficult to not peek at like the winner's benefits I got. So there are some non-guaranteed Polaroids I did get. I think 2. I am also trying something different this time. Instead of opening up everything today, I'm going to break it up. So today I am only doing the photo book albums. And then tomorrow, I guess Friday night, later on tonight, into Saturday night, I'm going to do everything else. And then the next day, I'm going to do Stacy and Lucy. They didn't shuffle these at all. But it only takes 1 Polaroid to make it all worth it. I'm telling myself I'm going to pull exactly 0 Polaroids. But it would be nice to pull 1. Come on, 200 albums. And it's also kind of funny that they gave me all day 1. All of them. It's day 1. Imagine if this was a group order. The Twitter exposed thread would be great. Great, I mean, great as in juicy. Great, not as in good. So there has been something I've been kind of wanting to talk about, and actually in other videos I have mentioned it, but I always end up cutting it out or fast forwarding it because I really don't know how to articulate this, and I really don't know how to articulate it without sounding like a crazy person. But since we have time and we're all besties here, I kind of became like the crazy K-pop stan I never thought I was gonna be, and it's all his fault. It's all his fault. I don't know. Oops. So I've like been a music stan pretty much all my life, but in terms of like having like a favorite artist, I would say it started with kind of with No Doubt Paramore, but really I would say it started with Lady Gaga, and then went from Lady Gaga to Regina Spektor to Azalea Banks to Joanna Newsom to Alex G, and with the exception of, well, it's kind of a between like Gaga through Alex G. There's kind of the big gambit of accessibility in terms of like your favorite artist. So you had Azalea Banks being on Twitter, and trust me, this will be relevant. And then you have somebody like Alex G, or let's say Joanna Newsom, who has no online presence at all. So then, you know, I get into Stacy, which I would watch their content and stuff like that. And obviously, like their vlogs, their variety content, their performances and stuff. But then when it came to the win, and like I signed up for their bubble, and I started winning fan signs and talking to them, it kind of broke down the parasocial barrier. And like the thing is, I am self-aware to know that it's happened, but I am delusional enough to, I don't know, still affect me, you know? So it's been a lot to think about, you know, like I'd never, especially like with you and it, well, I don't know. It's just like having the ability to talk to them, whether through text on Bubble or literally in a video call. That type of accessibility to my favorite artists is very new. And as somebody who's like favorite artists become their entire life, you know, it kind of makes you crazy. Crazy to buy 42 albums with the same photo card over and over again. And it didn't help that, like, for these rounds of fan signs, like, I don't know what got into his brain, but he really turned up the fan service. Like, was it the first one? No, it wasn't the first one, but it was one of the first fan calls, like maybe the third one. It was a one-on-one, and like they had a mini fan meeting, but it was the first time they had it in like a concert hall, like they do for fan signs, and a lot of people were there. So during the was it the same? No, was it? Yeah, I think it was the same day actually. I was like, I told Hisu, I was like, oh, I said your mini fan meeting, you had a lot of people there, and he says, yeah, but I was kind of sad because you weren't there. I was like, what? Me? And then he said, like one day, you know, he wishes that we can meet face to face. And I'm just like, where is this coming from? Like, I don't know. Like in the moment, and even now, I think like it was nice to hear, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is just fan service. Do not fall for this. What else happened? I mean, I don't know. It's just like it was just like a bunch of moments. It didn't help that I did win quite a bit of fan signs, and like I know that I'm in a very privileged position to apply for them and get in and win. Even though for the win, especially for the group ones, it doesn't take that many to win. Even for other ones, if you get lucky, you can get in. Well, for Hisu though, you can get in with 12 albums. So I understand I am very privileged and able to attend all these fan signs. But it's like the more I win, the more I want to do. And like, you know, it's just, it's not sustainable, especially with the tariffs happening, and especially with, you know, it's just like when you have like life goals, you really shouldn't spend it all on K-pop, and that's something, you know, it's a realization that I come to, and it kind of makes me sad. I was like, well, I wish I was a millionaire, and then it wouldn't matter. So yeah. Because then you do have the people who seem to have a limited money, who can do like, you know, they can do the face-to-face one, and then the group one, and then the one-on-one. I'm like, what the heck? And this is the last album for the Starlight. Okay, so let me kind of organize this better, and then we'll continue on to the next set. Okay, so that is the polls for the first set, the Starlight one. We kind of did terrible in terms of distribution, but there's plenty more to go, so I'm not freaking out yet. So I immediately ran into the problem I thought I was gonna have. So I put the sticky notes on the albums, and then I put all the albums on top of each other. Well, now I don't really know when one store ends and another one begins, so oops. So this is Starlight round 1. This one was 25 total, I think. No, I know. It was 25 total. And oh, we have somebody new. They split it, so I have some Day 1, some day 2. So we have Hanbin. I have to bring this so up now because I'm zoomed way out. Here's the back. And we have a new card. We got a Parko. Still no Polaroid. I don't think I'm gonna pull one, honestly. Oh, I'm like, why is this dull? I'm literally cutting it the wrong way. Is that all I wanted to say about my confessions of a crazy person? I think that's all I wanted to say. That, oh gosh, here we go again. That, oh, I will say that they all 5 of them, because Tony's is still, Bubbles is still on suspension. They have been quiet on Bubble for like 3 days now, which is kind of scary given with us track record. Oh, here we go again. The only good news is that they're not posting on their member chat either, but the main account is still posting like TikToks and vlogs and stuff, so it can't all be that bad. My hypothesis is that they're doing like a summer vacation type thing now that they're all back at 6. Like I said, Tony got eliminated pretty much immediately, and it's hard to tell exactly when, but it's like he's been eliminated since before the fan meeting and before the Signal song. So it's like, what are we doing here? Every time I flip through, I think there's no there's no photo cards. I think of that scene from American Horror Story that plays in my head on repeat, where Jessica Lange just like, what is it? Oh, there's not gonna be a swimming pool, you stupid slut. There's not even gonna be a house. I'm like, there's not gonna be a Polaroid, you stupid slut. There's not even gonna be photo cards. Oh, okay, so that was the last one for Starlight Round 1. So let's see what's next in the pile. I guess let's finish it off with Starlight Round 2. Wait. Okay, I remember now. So yeah, Starlight Round 2 was split into different. Oops, I am not close on the camera. Okay, so I think these are also Starlight Round 2. I remember they were split into 2 different purchases. And I don't know why I thought they combined them, but they didn't, which makes sense. One of these I'm gonna open, and there's gonna be a Polaroid there, and I'm gonna be so happy. Oh yeah. Definitely Starlight. I just need Tony. No. And Hisu for the sweatsuit. I might have him for that, actually. I was telling my friend about this whole unboxing thing because she's like, oh, how can you wait? Because one thing I didn't mention was some of these packages got here like 2-3 weeks ago because I was worried about the tariffs and how much things were going to cost. So I did like one consolidation very early and then paid for it. And yeah, they all were here like at least 2 weeks ago. But I had picked this arbitrary day. I took off work to unbox these albums. I was like, well, I'll just wait anyway. But also, it's like, well, once I unbox everything and it's all over, it's like, well, so what now? It's over. Because like Tony went, and like that's another thing. So with the whole, okay, Tony's on hiatus to go to Boys Planet, and like I'm thinking, okay, well, obviously Tony's amazing. He's gonna stay. He's gonna go far in the show, so that means he's gonna be going until maybe August, September, and if he makes it all the way. But I say all that to say that I wasn't sure if we were gonna have maybe an OT5 come back in the meantime, but now I don't know. So yeah, we don't know if a comeback is gonna happen next month or October. I don't know. Also, there's the thing of, okay, well, maybe With Us is broke. They just signed A-Pink, which kind of worries me, being selfish, because that's less resources for the One, but they should sell more than the One. So that'll bring some income, but I don't know. I'm just like, can they just launder money from TJ Media? The CEO, open your purse. One of the fan sites I follow, Rua, she pulled 2 Polaroids, but she probably buys like thousands of albums, if we're being honest. So, oh, speaking of these Polaroids, so yeah, I'm thinking there's 36 of them, because they're numbered, and I saw number 33, so that leads me to believe there's 36 of them per version, I think. So 72 total. But even if it just really depends on when does first press end. Jump Up round 1 is staring me in the face, and I'm like, well, if first press is in here, that's definitely first press. Now let's just go for it. All right, Jump Up round 1. So this is one of the early albums. So I mean, at least give me somebody new. What the heck? It's like the same ones. Can you imagine if all of these albums, I don't pull a whole set of photo cards? Man, I had to reshoot it, so you guys never saw this footage, but I'm getting Season's Greetings flashback with the pre-order Polaroid that I also didn't pull. Wait, these are Jump Up. Why am I pulling the same 2 members? This is not even Starlight anymore. What the heck? I know I promised duplicates to my besties, but I don't, well, and both of them by Sisu, so, but as you can tell, he's not showing up. I just thought of something. Oh my gosh. No. I don't know if you guys have been here since the beginning. When I'm opening these albums, I'm usually 10 or 20 blessed. And now he has not shown up. Not once. That's kind of ironic if you think about it. Oh my gosh. I wonder what time is it? I can't really do anything when I'm like, I have access to nothing when I'm doing this. All right, so jump up round one, which was promising, was a total flop. All right, what the hell, sure. Let's just finish Starlight. So this is Starlight round 3. This one I ordered 15 albums, I think. I don't think I've mentioned this, but I did change my bias line. So, as you may or may not know, it used to be Isu, Hayuchan, Hanbin, but then I changed it to Isu, Tenatorin, Hayuchan / Chinwon. But now I'm pulling Hanbin so much. Oh, speaking of Hanbin, he's been a busy little bee, even though the wind's been on like this hiatus. I jokingly call it their unemployment era. But Hanbin's been busy. He has that like soccer thing, which like I'm sorry, Hanbin, but like I can't really care about soccer, but I am so proud of you regardless. And then he had a special stage, like 2 weeks ago. This one song, it's a cute song, needed like a rap guest verse, and he did it. I just know there's a bunch of sealed albums on my bed where I'm putting like the open album, so I'll have to circle back to those. But yeah, there was a special stage. It was on Ikigayo, I believe. In terms of like collecting, there was a broadcast card. But I decided not to collect it. Not that I didn't try. Some person put it on sale for on Twitter. And I literally sent them a Kakao Talk message, like probably like within 5 minutes of them posting the listing, and then they never read it. So it wasn't meant to be. I also offered them way too much for it. And like the broadcast card was, oh, we finally got Tanator. He came home. So we finally completed one stop. What was I about to say? I don't remember. But yeah, it was only Hanbin, so it was just one card. I mean, it was a nice card too, though. Like, I wouldn't mind getting it, but it's also like, where was it gonna go? I am kind of very tired. I woke up early because I couldn't sleep. And so I just started working at 6 a.m. And I was gonna try to take a nap before all of this, but it never happened. Also, if I pull a Polaroid from the album, I'll show you guys. I won't keep it a secret. It'll be a Polaroid for all of us to share together. My fingers are starting to get kind of rough from all the paper. Also, like on unboxing day like today, like it just gives my room a particular smell. Yeah, we got Hanbin's this card, but we got Tanator's other card. Hooray! So now we're only missing Isu's card. And we have all of them. I really hope they don't do this again with the Polaroid thing. Or I might just leave it up to fate. Also, think I might do in cruises only, especially with the tariffs, because I could just say a photo card is worth 500 won. What are they gonna do? It's a piece of paper. Whenever the air conditioner kicks on, it's just like a wave of relief. It's so hot in my room. And I am not making the same mistake as last time by turning my fan on and ruining the sound like an idiot. Okay, now it's only showing up for me. Okay, I can't even look at my Apple Watch to see what time it is because it's dead. Because I knocked it off the charger by accident and I never put it back on the charger. So, okay, I need you to show up in photo card form, particularly the one in the sweatsuit. Okay, no. It worked. It worked. There we go. See, sometimes you just have to scold your idol. And then, never mind. Okay, we have all 12 photo cards. It only took, I want to say like 100 albums. But you know, that's about right for me, honestly. The shuffling doesn't bode well for the platform version. I only have 40 or 39 of those. So that's fun. Also, for the fan sign albums, I'm not opening those. It's on a different page. Yeah, different combination. I'm not opening those today. Those are going to be open tomorrow. But they'll probably be the same pairings. This card by far is the most I pulled. It's the tallest stack. Right now I'm going back and opening these that were on my bed. I have no idea what store these are from. Probably, oh well, yeah, obviously it's Starlight, but I don't know which round. Oh. My heart. Okay. Let's see who it is. 1, 2, 3. Haben. Let's say 117. Okay, so maybe there's a lot of these. Oh. Haben. He said, you removed me from your bias list. I want you to come back. Come back to me. I can't read your handwriting. Is it something, nigga? I can't read your handwriting. I'm sorry. Yay! Oh my gosh. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm screaming. Oh my gosh. I literally didn't think it was going to happen. I did not think it was going to happen. Now we're smooth sailing for the rest of this unboxing portion. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I need to shut up. It's so late. See? That's why I open every single album. Actually, I have to give one copy to my friend, and I haven't disclosed to her that it's going to be opened, but... Oh my gosh. Yay. Haben came home. I guess, yeah, this is just Haben's day. I pulled this photo card, like... 100 times. I pulled this Polaroid. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I don't even know which store that's from because everything got jumbled up. Dang it. Well, it wasn't Jump Up. It had to be one of the Starlight ones, which was later in the comeback. So yeah, it could literally be. Did I do that? in any of these albums. Next stack, I am starting to run out of room on my bed for albums. So this is mini record round 4, literally the last round I did, which if you notice, you're like, wait, mini record, these are photo book albums. Yeah, these are photo book albums. It's so weird. So I decided this was actually the slime event. And I was like, well, since it's the last one, I still can't believe I screamed like that. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, I was like, well, since it's the last one, you know, I'll do it. I bought 20 albums because it was 10 spots, just like last time with the cafe event. And then, like, I had an email saying that, oh, it's not platform, it's photo book. And I was kind of annoyed about that because I wanted more signed postcards. But it ended up being cheaper by a lot because the platform albums, once again, were more expensive than the photo book album. So I ended up saving money. So I guess that's fine. Actually, they did the same thing for All of Young, which is technically supposed to be a mini record as well, but I can't even complain about this distribution because number 1, I have a full set. Number 2, I got a Polaroid, but I can't believe I screamed like that. What about this? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, All of Young ended up being photo book albums too. Hyoju coming through with the pairing. If they went to 117, how many Polaroids did they take? Oh my gosh. Well, I guess if you have like a bunch of cameras. Oh, well, I was going to say, you know, they took it during their trip when they had fun. But there was a little bit of drama about that. I guess if you got this far in the video, you get to have the tea. But apparently, they took photos at the train station in Japan. And Japan got all pissy because apparently they didn't get permission to film there. But like nothing came out of that. Like the article was posted and a lot of Japanese people were racist about them, towards them for being Korean. But then like that's it. Luckily, like the fandom was good about not spreading it. So that's good. We used our common sense. And it just flew under the radar. I don't know if, like, With Us handled it under the table. Like, you know, just apologize, pay the fine. Actually, promotions for this album ended really suddenly. And people thought maybe that was why. But some people thought it was because of Boys Planet. But who's to really say? We can never know. They're probably like, shut the hell up. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, luckily, I'm the only person who's downstairs in my house. Everyone else is upstairs. But these walls are paper thin. I'm not only going to pull one Hisu set. I'm so sorry to my besties. Alright, 2 more. 3 more. And I think I'm going to have to move some stuff because I have no more room. Dang. I know I said I can't complain about the distribution, but dang. Well, I've been filming for an hour and a half, and I'm like maybe halfway done with the day 1 version. So this is Everline round 3. This is like part of the whole lucky draw / fan sign where it's weird where they give certain slots to offline people and some slots to online people. But I applied one-on-one, Risu. Oh, I'm gonna say, come on, this is Everline. All right, but we have a Junie, and we have another Tanatorn, the second Tanatorn in that concept. I don't know where I'm putting all these inclusions, to be very honest. To be completely honest. I'm glad there's video evidence because I feel like my oomphies are not gonna believe me that I only pulled literally one Hisu set. I feel so like out of the loop because like for the past hour and a half, I don't know what's going on. Like right before I started filming this, they the like Tony's evaluation came out, and like people are mad because it's like they really screwed them over with that edit. Like I thought it was the very beginning of the song that they posted, but no, it was like towards the end, where he messed up, like he went off pitch. It definitely wasn't a worth like 0 stars. They could have held like already debuted idols at a higher standard, which I guess that makes sense because like you've already debuted, so you should be at a higher level. You shouldn't be on the show at all, honestly, but what do I know? So yeah, a lot of people were quote tweeting it and like, you know, shading Mnet as they should. But I don't know, bestie. Yeah, my fingers are starting to hurt. I kind of anticipated that happening, but I don't know. Dealing with the reality is a whole other thing. Probably it's like maybe I should have just did inclusions only so I can just like count the cards and not have to do all of this. Because also, you think about it, right? Not only like paying for shipping is one thing, but now you have all these albums to deal with that I have to deal with, and they're heavy and they take up a lot of space. I don't have a lot of space. This is suspicious. Why is this bulging out like that? The glue's probably all messed up. Could you even see that? I am not looking at the camera. You see that? Suspicious. Oh, that's the pocket, idiot. That's why. Oh my gosh, never mind. I know this is kind of off topic, but not really. But Stacy's having a comeback. I kind of said that already, right? Yeah. So I bought albums for them. No, I don't think I bought as many as I did. Well, probably about the same amount that I bought for S. But I say that to say that if the win announces a comeback, then I'm really screwed. Yeah. No like extra photo cards. All right, this is Apple Music round 1 pre-order. So this is a high. Oops. This oh my gosh. This has a high probability of being first press. This only has 2. So this was towards the end. So like, whatever. I'll just do 6 albums to see if I get in for the group, and I did. So not a lot of albums for this one, and this is also, like I said, towards the end. So probably not first press, although a sticker would be nice. You know, if this was like a normal album and didn't have this Polaroid that I keep talking, there we go. Finally, another Hisu. But what was I gonna say? I would have been done opening day for day one a long time ago, actually. But like, here's the thing: I have unopened our Youth Teen albums, right? And guess where they're sitting? In the garage, in the heat, like literally doing nothing. So like, I have them, might as well just open them. Same thing with Hello My First Love. I have like, not as many as our Youth Teen, maybe like 10, maybe 15 unopened albums for Hello My First Love. Sitting in the garage. Okay, finally, some Hisu cards. Oh, I also picked up, I guess, Lucky Draw. That felt like too many for the event I was talking about. Whatever. So these are Lucky Draw. Which, I already started. So one of the prizes for the Lucky Draw was a signed album, like signed on the front by all 6 members, and I pulled it. I mean, not to be annoying and ungrateful, but I've never ever pulled the like member keychain, like the face keychain. So that would have been nice. I have signed albums already. I have a lot of them actually. Not even like fan sign. I mean like the M Wave and the Fan Cafe event winner. Okay, so these are Rising Star. So I have never heard of that website until like that, event store or whatever, until it showed up for the win, and their site was so ghetto. Like for finally another one of these cards. Oh, for like to enter the information for your fan sign, you have to put it in the notes of your order. There wasn't like a form. I'm like, okay, and they just wasn't getting it. Like I don't understand, because I missed that part until after I already placed my order, and I realized I sent them an email, and they was like, "Oh, reply to this email with your information, like your Kakao Talk and blah blah blah." And I did that, but when I won the event and it was time to like sign up for it, they sent me Line, and I'm like, I don't, and like they sent you like the QR code, and I'm like, I use Kakao Talk, and like it was such a pain. But I'm glad I ended up doing it, because it ended up being on like their 700th day since debut, and that was 600. So I'll correct myself, but it was so nice to talk to them on like an important day, and they wore these suits. And I wanted to pull a Polaroid from that event because of that, but I don't think I did. Because I did peek at my winner's benefit stuff. So there was somebody selling, I think Hanbins. No, I know it was Hanbins on Mercari Japan. I might just have to take them up on their offer. I think it was like $80. So kind of expensive, especially when I just spent $80 on something we'll talk about a little bit later. Okay, I literally don't know what these 3 are for, because these are Apple Music pre-order, and there's no need to buy more than 6 of those, so it'd be 3 and 3. So I don't know what these are. Unless they gave me all of this version. No, they didn't. So let's just open these, I guess. Oh my gosh, I just noticed I've been putting Chan 1 over here for the longest. When it's supposed to be Yu-Chan. Chan 1, you go here. Alright, now we're doing the Apple Music pre-order, which once again has a higher chance of being first press. Unless these are all first press. Cause I think, well, I guess it depends on like distribution and shipment, but I was gonna say for summer vacation, the printed Polaroids or maybe the unit cards were first press only, and like months later, I was buying those from Walmart. I mean not Walmart, Amazon, and still pulling those unit cards or Polaroid, whatever it was, the printed Polaroids, whatever it was, I was still pulling them. Oh, did I even explain these? This is Everline Realm 3. Maybe this was the one-on-one I did. I don't even remember anymore. Oh, why did I put that there? I'm losing it. Y'all let me put that there? Y'all didn't say anything? Okay, next up is these Apple Music round 1. So this was a one-on-one I applied for. I bought 24 albums and I did not get in. So it would be nice if I get the Pola to make up for it. Even though I did pull a Pola and I'm very grateful for that. This has become like a total mess. Four left. There's just 4 left to unbox. Imagine if I didn't speed any of this up and I just kept it in real time and upload a 6-hour video. Right now I'm already at 2 hours and 30 minutes of footage. Alright, and then the last one. Wouldn't it be nice to get a Polaroid in here? No, bitch. I mean, no. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up and I'm going to count the cards and we'll see what I got. Okay, and we're back. I was supposed to show you guys the postcards too after I counted them, but I had stacked them up already and I don't feel like unstacking them. But the counts is for Hisu is 19, Tenator 14, Hanbin 10, Hayu-chan 13, Chin-won 20, Hyungjun 14, and Group 18. So actually, pretty even distribution, I would say. Now, on the other hand, the photo cards. So for this one, this Hisu, I have 4. This one, I have 8. So 12 total. For this one, I have 22. This one, 14. Wait, no. Wait. This one, sorry, it's late. This one I have 4. This one I have 8. This one I have 22. This one I have 9. This one I have 14. This one I have 38, which is the winner. All right, for this one I have 29. This one I have 14. This one is 19. This is 15. This is 32. And this is 36. So those are the counts. And the plan was to open up day 2 as well tonight, but it is 3:30 in the morning and I'm tired. So I'm gonna tap out here, and I still have to clean up. So I probably won't be getting to bed until about like 5. So we will pick this up tomorrow with day 2, and then platform, and then maybe winner's benefits. That sounds like a plan. All right, well, see you tomorrow, guys. All right, we are at day 2 of this unboxing haul portion. We're going to, ironically, unbox the day 2 version. And also, yesterday I talked way too much. It was such a pain to edit, so I'm going to be completely silent this time and just fast forward through the whole thing. And at the end, we can discuss what I pulled, and obviously if something extraordinary happens, then yeah, I'll come back and I'll speak. I've already talked about like the events and the stores and everything, so there's like nothing new about it. So I'll try to show the sticky notes as I'm picking the albums up. So yeah, I'm gonna get started. Also, I have no idea where my new X-Acto blade and my scissors went. They might have actually gone in the garbage yesterday while I was cleaning up. So we're back to reliable. Well, not so reliable, but. Guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I took the cards out and I was going to do my flip through, and when I opened the first page, oh my gosh, there he is, drinking a little drink. Yes, Hisu. Oh my gosh. Yay. So one of each, 2. Oh my gosh, that's literally 2 more than I was expecting. And oh my gosh. Oh. Well, since I'm back, checking in, we're kind of like halfway done. This was, okay, it happened again. So this is either Starlight Round 2 or Apple Music pre-order. The albums got jumbled up. If it's Starlight, that means both of the Polaroids I got were with Starlight. Potentially. That's crazy. Man. I'm so happy. Okay. Back to it. Okay, last 3. This is the Olive Young pre-order. So, good chance, maybe? Even though I cannot complain. Man, I'm serious. I was expecting to get 0, but not only to get 1, but to get 2 Polaroids. It's just crazy. Crazy. Speaking of crazy, it is crazy how, once again, Hisu is my least pulled member by far. I don't think I even have 10 from him. This went a lot faster. Who would have thought? Not yapping. But also there was less of this version. I counted, based off of the number of photo cards, 120 day 1. So minus the 10 or so like event things, that leaves about 90 day 2. version. So, all right, and then that is it. Most of the photo books have been opened. I say most because there's still the fan sign albums to open, but that's part of the winner's benefit section of this video. What I'm going to do now is, like last time, I'm going to clean up and count and just, you know, see what we got. Okay, so here are all the photo cards. So let's go through them one by one, and I'll let you know how many I pulled. So here is Jesus. So for this one, I pulled 12. There's Tenatorn, Yum Yum. This one I pulled 9. Here's Pumbins. Here's Yutan. 15. I pulled 15 of these. I love this card. It's so sassy. This one I pulled 23. And they'll say their names on the bottom. I still really don't know how I feel about this font. Right here's Hisu. I did already have this, but I wouldn't mind have another one of these. Only Wiz. So there's his name. Tenatorn. He says only Torn. Oh, and this I pulled 5. This one I pulled 15. This one says only Love. Choi Husband. Here's Yu-chan. He says only Our Memories. Okay, poet. I said, what did Chan Wan say? He said only Our Dreams. Alright, next is Maknae Juni. What did he say? He said only You. Youngjun. Alright, so that is all the photo cards for this version. Okay, and here are the postcards. So here we have Hisu. And all the backs are the same. I think the font looks best here, but it's a little too crazy when it's like when it spells the album title. But so here's Hisu. He looks so happy eating whatever he's eating. Here's Tenatorn. Oh, and I have 16 of these. Here's Tenatorn, who also looks happy eating whatever he's eating. I have 17 of these. Here is Yu-chan. I only have 5 of these. Chanwan, I have 12. Hanbin, I have 5. Junie, I have 6. And then for the group, I have 7. Alright, so that is it for the photo book unboxing portion of this video. Now I'm going to take a break, clean up, drink some water, see what tea is being spilled on Twitter. And then I will be back and we will do the platform albums, which I am not looking forward to, because I don't think the shuffling / distribution is going to be good. But, you know, I am very grateful and very happy that throughout all the albums I unboxed, the 210 albums, I was able to pull 2 album Polaroids. So I can't complain for the rest of the video, honestly. All right, so until the next clip. Okay, so it's a couple hours later. I had a chance to eat and relax. So now we're going to move on to the platform albums. But before we do that, I unboxed most of them yesterday with consolidation number 3. But this is consolidation number 5, which is literally just one package I forgot to consolidate the first time around. And then seasonal greetings pops. It's the seasonal greetings pop you guys have already saw. So I'm not even going to unbox that in this video. This is just cardboard, but so these are the pops for the pre-order. All right, so let's start off with that set. So this is the pre-order benefit event. I'm probably gonna have to zoom out eventually, but I think this is fine for now. Like I said before, I am terrified at the distribution, so hopefully it's fine. So this is the holder. Just put you here. All right, so for the group card, we got a new one. So here we have a Hanbin. I don't really know where that's gonna go for now. We have a Chanwan. We have Hayu-chan. And Tanator. Okay, and then for the full card, we got Hanbin. And Yu-chan. All right. Yeah, until we get more, this is going to be kind of haphazard. Okay, for the group card, we got this set. All right. Oh no, we have a dude. Oh no, no, no. Okay. And then, oh my gosh. This is not looking good, guys. All right, so. Oh, okay. We got Tanator, Golden Hour. Okay, and then Hanbin. Okay, well, this is good. All right, for this card, we got this one. I technically already have this because the seller included it as a freebie. Actually, that's all 3 of them. So we did it. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, please, something new. Oh no. Okay, we have 1 new one. Okay, 2 new ones. Okay, we're so back. I think there's 24 of these. Oh gosh. Or maybe 18. Okay, we're not doing too bad with these. I just jinxed it, didn't I? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I wanted this one so bad. So bad I wanted this one. It looks like a puppy. Oh my gosh. This is probably like my favorite album card of the whole set. I've been wanting this ever since I saw someone post about this. Okay. Oh my gosh, this again. So yesterday I was mentioning how they've been kind of radio silent online in terms of like Twitter, Bubble, and Fan Cafe. Well, they're mostly silent today, but Junie did post a couple of Bubble messages. So that's, oh, look at that. So that's good. So like, I feel like nothing's wrong. Because normally when they're quiet, that means something's wrong. Can I go here? All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, another new one. I'm gonna have to fix this. All right, 1. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay, back to dupe. Back to dupe land. 1, 2, 3. Ah, gorgeous. Okay, we have a dupe. That's okay. That's gorgeous too. And we have all 3 of them, so. All right, 2 left. Well, this again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh. How many of these are there then? Like, how many sets? Is it 6? Is it 36? Have a dupe. Oh gosh. Oh, we have a new one. Okay. Oh, and I already have to pull the cards. So here we have Chanwan. And a dupe Tony. And here we have this. All right, last one for this set. Wow, once again, one of these. Well, luckily I did get the other version as a freebie. All right, oops. Almost went through this backwards. All right, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, a dupe. Oh, we have a new one. Oh, this is a duplicate. And this is a duplicate. But this is new. And then this is new. All right, so I'm gonna have to zoom out. So I'm gonna zoom out and try to organize this in some type of logical fashion. I might move this. We know what it looks like, so. I guess next we'll do the 18 albums from Mini Record Round 1. Wow, this again. I'm gonna stop putting the group card out up there. I'm just gonna mess it up. All right, I'm nervous. Okay. 1, all right, oops. 3. Oh no, a duplicate. Crap. Okay, well these are all dupes. Every single last one of them. This is a dupe. And this is a dupe. Okay, finally, we got this one. So maybe this is a good sign. Okay, come on. No, do something new, something new. No! Oh my gosh. Okay, whew. One more new one. Is it 24 or 36? No, I think it's 30. 30 cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. 2, 3. I just need 2 more for this set. Oh, that was Hubin set. All right. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if this counts as like his. Well, no. I don't know. Oh. Oops. Okay, whew, we finished the sweatsuit set. Okay, progress, progress, progress. I think even if I wanted to display all 3 group cards in those holders, well, I have 3 now, so. Okay, we got a new one. See that? Once again, let's scoot over. All right, 1, 2, 3. Dupe. Okay. Yay, I'm glad I duped that. The thing is, buying these cards are kind of difficult because they only really sell them in sets. And I prefer individual on like Mercari Japan. On Twitter, not too many people are selling these. Oh, you know what? I have Tana Torn for this. I pulled him day 1, so actually, I do have a complete set. Okay, so no pressure there, actually. Please, a new card. Please, please, please. Please. No. Okay. Oh, okay, so we finally pulled this Tana Torn card. Oh, we got his set. No, I thought this was new. Dang. All right, please be a new card. Please, 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 please. Dang it. Guys, we're already almost done. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's not 30 cards. Huh? It's okay. I'm actually gonna check. Okay, guys, crisis averted. There's not 30 cards. There's only 18. So I'm missing 1 card, and of course it's Hisu. What threw me off is that they matched. Like, the outfits matched, but the settings don't. So I thought, like, there was a set of them at the beach in the sweatsuit, and a set of them at the laundromat in the sweatsuit. But no, these are part of the same set. Same thing with these. So, okay, well, we're only missing 1 card. Okay, I can breathe. I can breathe easy now. And of course, it's Hisu that's missing. I don't know why he's giving me so much grief this album cycle in terms of photo cards. Oh my gosh, I just felt like a weight lift off of my shoulders. Okay, but I'm gonna need him to show up though. Oh wow, double attack. But can you show up in the square cards, please? And I think what got in my head of 30 cards is Stacy's. They're doing a trading card version for their new album, and they have 30 cards, but you only get 2 per album, and this is the era I'm deciding to collect them fully. I swear if I open these 40 albums and this 1 card doesn't show up. There it is! The last one! There we go. Hisu being the troublemaker. Which way there? I'm just gonna open these. Oh, well, let me just finish. Oh my gosh. We have Chanwon and this one is a different color. That's funny. Another Hisu set. Okay, so that is it for the platform album. We collected all PCs. I was kind of worried about that, but we did it. We did it, Joe. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do my. Let me bring this down so you can hear me better. I don't know if I'm gonna do the winner's benefits today or maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know. It's actually still kind of early. It's like 10 o'clock. So once I clean up, mark my template off, I might just go ahead and do the winner's benefits. But like that, I kind of want to savor for a little bit longer. I don't know. All right. So it's like a couple hours later, and now we're doing the winner's benefits. Now, this is majority pops, but my fan cafe event isn't here, so let's get this open so we can get that out. Oh, it's just right there. Okay, so all this is pops and stuff. So, okay, so as you can tell by the sticky note, this is Rising Star. This one I was hoping to pull the Polaroid, because like I said earlier, this was the, like that day they wore the sweatsuit concept. I mean, just for whatever's sake. So these are the folded cards. I'm just gonna put everything back in here because all of the other inclusions are already sorted. So for the other albums, unless it's something revolutionary, I'm just gonna skip it. Okay, so here's Tana Torn. There's Hisu. Remember how I said this story in particular was kind of ghetto? The fact that there's no tabs kind of makes this really difficult for me. Well, there's Parker. He's on this page. There's Chanwon. Then one more here. This one was the slime event. Obviously the online version of that event. So not only was it 10 slots, but there was only 3 Polaroids because they made it units. So I just had to know. So I did do a package request for this one, and I did pull the Polaroid. I pulled Chanwon and Yu-chan. Now, funny story is, when it first came, it came unsigned. But at that point, I was like, you know what, it's fine, whatever. But then Mini Record sent an email saying that, oh, we're going to come pick up your albums and we're going to have the Polaroid signed. So, the thing about that is, somebody is now selling the, Tony and Hisu's unit, but it's not signed because they're in Japan. Oh, what's this? I don't know what this is. Okay, so Hisu signed this page. Tana Torn signed this page. Okay, so we have double feature here. We have Hyunjun and Hanbin. Hyunjun only signed my last name. Here it is, another double attack. And then Hisu. Let's do start like round 1. I'm supposed to be doing pops separate, but one of these should be signed. Okay. And they're not. Interesting. Maybe they put it in the album. Oh. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. I always freaking pull Yu-chan's Pola. Yay! And then I have Tana Torn signed card, which is good because I bought Hisu's. I was coerced into buying Hisu's. I'll explain later. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so there's Hanbin. There's Hisu's. I love this page. Now Tana Torn. What the heck? He only signed my last name. You can't. Junie. How can I tell them? Oh, if you haven't noticed, I'm doing the one-on-one albums last. Because I'm nervous. Because what if he put a special message? And what if he didn't? All of that I was talking about the fan service out the window. Oh, okay. So how can I? Okay, so here is another Polaroid. This was not guaranteed. This was random. 6 out of 20. Okay. Pat now. We can do this one real quick. So this was the Everline signed album. It's signed like M-Wave, so they all signed in front. Okay, so this is Everline round 4. This is the last, okay, there is one more. Here's the mini record postcards, but this is the last signed album. Okay, so yeah, they signed pretty much the same pages as the other albums. And Junie is still only signing my last name. Okay. So this is the last group one. Now, I know a couple of my friends, when they got their signed postcards, they got mismatched sets. So let's see what I got. There's also a Polaroid in there. Okay, it looks like we got the sweatsuit set. Oh, there's Chinwon. There's Hanbin. There's Junie. There's Tana Torn, Tony Y. And there's Hisu. So they're all matching. Alright. So for the Polaroid we got Yuchin in the Prince outfit. I'm glad I didn't get Hisu because I bought a Hisu one in this outfit, so. Alright, moment of truth. I'm scared. Alright, I'm nervous. If there's no special, what if there's no message? What if you didn't sign it? I don't. Stop. Oh my gosh. To Parnell, you are my best friend. Always. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Stop. Yeah, okay. So next up is Everline round 3. Ooh, the Polaroid is nice. I bought another Polaroid and 2 signed photo cards to match this, to put in my like signed binder. Cool. To match the outfit. All right. Now since I got one like special message, like the pressure isn't like I'm not that concerned. Oh, he's on the same page. Wait. Oh, right. It's my, okay. He did a little drawing. Wait. He drew Kirby. It was like, listen, I don't know what else to say. Here, have the drawing. Okay, first, you do get a signed photo card for Starlight, and if you do the one-on-one, you get a matching member. I don't know what that really means. He said, I love today's signature that I wrote in this album. Oh, like his signature? He's like, oh, I ate that. All right, last one. I like how I called Rising Star Ghetto for not having like tabs on the signed pages, but none of these albums did, besides this one. They taped it to the album, not to the, how do you do that? Luckily it's just masking tape. Okay. So once again, we got a signed photo card. Alright, and then last but not least is the fan cafe benefits. Now, a funny story about this. There were 6 winners for this event. This was for the music video streaming event, and out of the 6 winners, I knew 5 of them, like including myself. And I know no one else pulled Hisu, so Hisu and Tenatorn are the only ones that are available left. So it's between those 2 who I got. Okay, based on the font of the name, I'm gonna say it was Tenatorn. Oh no, it was Hisu. But yeah, the album they sent me is kind of damaged. And I got his the Prince outfit from my polo. So in my headcanon, they get to choose who gets their album, and he chose me. Okay, I can see it now. He just wrote smaller than he usually does because you know, there wasn't a lot of space on the album. But yeah, that's definitely his handwriting. Oh, okay. And these are the POBs, but I will unbox these with the other POBs. Yep, so here's my name on the front. You see, like, as you saw, like, he wrote it smaller than normal. Because Tony usually writes my name small, so that's why I got confused. I'm not a fake stan. Alright, well, that is that portion of the winner's benefits. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll finish this out with POBs. So this was a 3-day event. This was like very exhausting, but we're almost done. And then you have to sleeve everything, store it. But you know, it's good that this is taking up time, because after this it's like, well, what else is there left to do? But anyway, hey guys, so this is actually like 2 days later. I fell asleep, so yeah. So now it's 7:30, no, 7 o'clock, Sunday morning. I literally just woke up, so if my voice sounds terrible, bear with me. One thing I forgot, and during the winner's benefits, is this pen for the Everline Lucky Draw. So now I have one for Hello My First Love, and now I have one for Only One Story. So now, let's get started with the POBs. Let's get started with the Event Cafe. There's Hisu. There's Tenatorn. They kind of went all out. All the backs are the same. They kind of went all out this time. So not only are they all signed, but they gave us 2 sets. So if I didn't win, I would have been kind of screwed, because these were expensive. Like at first, people were selling these for like $4.5 a set. The channel looks so good here. They all look good here. This is a good set. And we have this. So these are from the music video. I guess the Fan Cafe event is always the music video set. I mean, outfits. Not entirely sure. At first, I was lukewarm on these outfits, but I actually really like them, actually. And while we're at it, let's open up this delivered Korea package. What the heck is this? Now, unfortunately for Delivery Korea and fortunately for me, Paysable is now fully integrated. I guess before you could have did a buy request, like a normal manual buy request with Bunjang, but I could never figure that out. But now it's just like Delivery Korea when you can browse Bunjang within Paysable. So I've tried it out for the first time, and so far it's going great. And the next collective haul I do, I can explain that a little bit more once that stuff arrives. Okay, so I did buy a dupe of this, like I said, to go in my signed items binder, but I might display it on my wall first. The 4 pattern, it's gonna look so good. I have this one, the lucky draw, then the 2 polas. It's gonna look so good. But I'm going to leave this off to the side so I can know that this is not mine. I don't know if that's weird or not, but right, next, I did get the, so they had a event in China, Hong Kong, a performance, and they gave out this PC. I didn't expect this to be glittery. I just thought it was like blurry. But yeah, and here's the back. Cool, and it's like textured, so actually I am going to clear this and then we can start like the actual pops. Okay, so this is mini record round 3. There's 18 of these. I'm going to get a set out and then we can look at them. All right, so here's Hisu. Here's the back. Not bad. I mean, not as good as the Our Youth Teen backs for mini record, but I guess we're never reaching those heights again. Yeah, here's 10 and 20, so they're all holding bread. Poor Chanwan had an eye patch, but is it wrong to say that it looks kind of cute? He didn't have it on for too long, only a couple of days. I guess they only really usually have it on for a couple of days. Also, I really love these jackets. I wish I got more PCs in these jackets. Okay, so next is Everline, round 3. The event POBs. There's 36 total. 18 and it's split 18 and 18. So I'm just getting out a single set. Okay, so here's Hisu. Here's the back. I will say, I didn't like it at first, like this giant bow on their heads. And I still don't really, but I do like, once again, these are different jackets, but I like these jackets. I'm not gonna worry about member order. So yeah, this is the final stretch. This has been, well, now 4 days of work. And like, I was telling my friend, like, now I can appreciate GOMS more, because it's been a lot of work. A lot of work, and like, and this is like maybe like even like a mid-size group order, even though this is all for me. But yeah, it's been ever since Thursday night. It's been a lot of organizing, unboxing, cleaning up, throwing away all the plastic and garbage, moving all these heavy boxes around, my new stuff, my old stuff, then filming, unboxing, cleaning up, filming, unboxing, cleaning up, editing the video. I have did I even show this? This is cute. I like how it's not like, I like the angle of the bowl, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I have the video edited up until the this pop portion. So the video's already at 2.5 hours, I think. That's why I kind of like fell asleep last night, because I started editing, and I was like, well, let me just finish it. And then next thing I knew, it was 1 o'clock. And I was like, well, let me just go to sleep and I'll wake up in a couple hours. And then I set an alarm, but then I went back to sleep. Once again, this is like, I don't know how many, but it's more than 6, so I'll have to get them out. I love these beach photo cards. Here's the back. Very bright. Oh my gosh. Oh, Junie's missing. Oopsie. There you go. So this is Everline round 4. There should only be like 7. Hopefully I pulled a duplicate Hisu for the duplicate Hisu binder, because I really like this set. Nope, it was extra Hyunjin. Alright, so here's the back. Now the question is, do I buy? I really like this set. I jokingly called it the Lady Gaga set. So now me and my friend call it that. Because, you know, the Illuminati pose. So this album had their most, like, event cards yet. I can't remember how many it was now. Maybe it was like 50 something or 60 something. So, oh yeah, they just kept announcing events, and I don't know. Part of me is like, well, you know, they need the events to sell more albums. But me, I'm like, I have to collect all these PCs. I didn't have to, but you know, I'm telling myself I have to. So this is Apple Music round 3, I think. Whatever the last Apple Music was. And obviously these are all the video call event. I don't know how people online make it look so easy. Maybe because I need like a rubberized mat so they don't move around. Oh, okay, so my extra with Hyunjin again. Oh, and I got extra keys. Okay. Now, this doesn't really match the vibe of the duplicate PC binder for Hisu, but it's fine. Yes. I mean, yeah, Ayushin. I wonder how long this is gonna take me. The time is clicking before people start waking up. I wanted to wake up much earlier, but like I said, I'm so tired. I mean, the tariffs are stopping this from happening again, but I don't know what I would do if I had like another consolidation, like another 5-part, well, really technically 4-part consolidation. Alright, so this is Apple Music round 1. This should be 24. The cursed one. I'm not going to count on anything because, like, well, if they didn't give me the right amount, what am I going to do? Complain. It's been months. That is, like, the downside of doing it this way. Because, like, oh, here's the back. They all say the same thing. I'm pretty sure. No, they don't. Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay, so here is Jaewon's message. Does it match the message on this? Oh, it does. It matches the message on this, on the sticky note. There's Hyunjin. It says, "Weiju, Saranghae, yo." Alright, so this is Starlight round 1. We kind of briefly looked at these before. And they put it in member order. I think it's just like 25 of them. So here's the back. Look, I like this back. Like the clouds. We have the store name. I remember back when I first started collecting our routine, I was like, oh, I'm never gonna collect pops in the same outfit as the album cards. Why would I do that? Here I am, happily doing that. Okay, so here's a Rising Star, which is a full set of 6. I really like this PC. Like, also one thing I noticed, I'll take a look at, I'll take a look at the template, I think, but Hisu really likes like this angle that he takes a picture in. You can see it every time. I think when it was on Bubble, he was saying that how like he found like his magic, like angle magic like method for taking selfies. But I swear, like I don't know why, but like I swear like he gives himself body dysmorphia. Actually, during one of our one-on-ones, they fans ended up being like really late, and I mentioned that, and he was like, "Oh, you know, well, I'm a morning person. No, I'm a night person." He's like, "I'm shining at night," and then he got into like the whole his insecurity about his face being puffy when he wakes up, like swelled up. And I was like, no, I'm sure it's fine. He was just like, no, you don't know. You've never seen it. It's kind of like reverse Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. He was really trying to convince me that he's hideous in the morning. So I'm like, there's no way. Well, I tried to break this off to get a sharp edge again, and it broke like that. So, I don't know. Is it gonna work? So these are the pre-order cards. Which I was very nervous about it because it was a 1 out of 12. So I bought 12 albums, but part of me kept trying to convince myself that either A, I messed up the order, or B, they messed up my order. And that would be very unfortunate because like you really can't buy these anymore after the pre-order period. I don't know why I love this one. He's just like serving with his orange in his head. But even though like, oh, these are all different. The backs are different. Crap. Okay. Oh my gosh. This drawing. What do I want to say? Right. Even though for these, I've seen a couple on sale actually. On like Bakari Japan. Very expensive. And not everything, but you know, not bad. Oh my god, so cute. I didn't realize that they had their own drawings on the back. So yeah. I would have been devastated. Oh my gosh, so cute. Part of me is glad to finally have these and unbox these, but also I'm kind of sad it's almost over. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, wait, is this my favorite set? Alright, and then these are strawberries or doggy. I guess the strawberries don't get a face. Oh wait, okay. I guess these two didn't just ding in the face. Okay, actually now I don't know what the instructions were. There's channel 1. We get 2. Imagine like being an idol. Okay, you have to be a singer, a dancer, and then you also, you know, have to have etiquette, and then you also have to have fan service, and then you also have to draw. Like, and then some are actors. Just like you just have unlimited jobs. Oh. The face shape kind of reminds me of Hanbin. Alright, okay, so while we're at it, let's do the mini record pre-order cards. These are, I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I did. So these had to get sent back because they accidentally sent me platform albums at first, and I was very confused. I was like, what do you mean this is mini record? Like, all of Young is doing mini record. Mini record is on the thing. That's platform albums, but whatever. And I was so nervous that they were going to lose my pops. And, like, I don't know. Sometimes I mistake me, like, being assertive and standing up for myself for being bitchy, but I kind of sent a bitchy message to Facebook. I was like, why did they return it? I'm so confused. I mean, why did they pick it up? You know, and I mentioned about the POB, so I did do a package check when they came back, and they were still there. Oh, so we have Maknae. And we have Haru-chan and Hisu. My bias line. What is it? Yeah, because once again, these pre-order cards, once, you know, the pre-order period is over, you really can't buy these. Even though, like kind of like with the other ones, they are coming more available, because I guess I haven't said this yet. So their popularity did jump a little bit. I did kind of mention it when I said their mini fan meeting was kind of big. But yeah, they did jump up in popularity a little bit. So that means more cards are going to be in circulation. Can you see that? Okay, barely. So yeah, so more cards are in circulation, more cards are after sale that normally aren't. Mini record, not mini record. N-Wave, no, I haven't seen N-Wave cards for sale yet. But these pre-order cards, I have seen a couple of them once for sale. I still wouldn't chance not buying a full set myself, at least not yet. Maybe in a couple, like maybe in a couple more comebacks. Ooh, golden hour at the laundromat. Also that height difference. All right, so let's reset and let's continue on with the POBs that I ordered myself. Okay, so every time when I clean up, I make sure I go through every single envelope to make sure I didn't throw anything away, because the very first time I almost did. But I did miss these. So these are just album cards that she included outside of like the protected cards, so that's why these got missed, because I left them in there with the other freebies. But also I completely missed these. So these are from like my packages. So I bought, you know, the 6 albums for this. So this is the Everline Lucky Draw. So actually I am going, this is at the end, but I'm going to insert this right before I started going through my envelopes. But yeah, I was telling my friend that I really came to really like these outfits as well, especially this jacket on him. Where's he? Here's the backs. The backs, I like the backs. Actually, a lot better than the offline Lucky Draws, that's for sure. I got scared for a minute because once again, like Tanatorn and Hanbin's jackets are the same, so I thought I got 2 Tanatorns. Alright, so here it is. So yeah, this is gonna go in between the 2 clips. So alright, enjoy the rest. This is start like round 2. So there should be 42 pops in here. So let's get out our 6 and then we can go take a look at them. Oh my gosh. So they put them in packets like these. Oh my gosh. So here we have this one. Seeing this in person finally. It's like, easy, what is this behavior? Here's the back. I don't know if they all have the same drawing. It kind of looks like they do. I've already been recording for 40 minutes. Yeah, it's all the same drawing on the... Is it the same drawing? No, they just all drew the same exact thing. Oh yeah, no, they're different. Okay, ever so slightly. So here's Tenetorn. Here is so like depending on the picture, it's hard to tell if this is like the black Prince outfit or the navy blue Prince outfit, but I think these are the black ones. There's Hyujan. I was telling my friend that we ended up getting a lot of PC. Sorry, we ended up getting a lot of PC sets and these outfits, like the different Prince outfits, but we never got one in the white one. But I do have polos in that one, so I never pointed it out. But the mini record final round mini record pola, they was in the white Prince outfits. I mean, the styling's not exactly the same, so maybe it doesn't count, but in my mind, it does count. But yeah, it's like these four had a very different idea from Dog, from Chanwon, and Hisu. Okay, so this is the mini record pre-order set. Different from the mini record All Young pre-order set. So we have, this is the back, and here is the front. This is a little character. Now, kind of funny story. Not funny, haha, funny. I hate my life. So, Stacy did a set with the same character guy person. I was like, oh, that'll be a perfect matching set. So, I bought a set from someone on K-Twitter, and then they scammed me. Like, I bought it in like April, and I knew the event wasn't until May. So I was like, okay, like middle May. So like, whatever. I'll just, be patient. So end of May, I'm like, okay, well, they should have forgotten it by now. I said, hey, do you have this yet? And they were like, oh, what's the picture? Because it had been so long. The picture expired on Kakao Talk. And I was like, oh, that can't be good. So then I sent them a screenshot of it, and they're like, oh yeah, I have it. And didn't hear back from them. I was like, hello, did you send this? And after a couple of messages, they were like, oh yeah, I'll be sending this within the week. That was a month ago. And now they're not reading my messages, so. Oh well. I mean, it only would have been for a picture and post on Twitter, and then they would have gone in their different respective binders. But I mean, it's like the thought that counts. Okay, I was confused. This is round 3. I'm sorry. So this was round 3. I thought my sticky note was wrong, but no, my current self is wrong. So this is round 3. This is round 2. Once again, they already separated them out for me. Oh boy. Now, these sets are very creative. I like it a lot. So here's this one. That might be Tenetorn's hand pinching. There's Gianni. There's Chanwon. His tiny feet. Hisu too. I noticed that, but I forgot to mention it. Hyujan. And the setting's nice too. Here's Hanbin. And then there's Tenetorn. That oversized jacket and the angle makes him look like 2 feet tall. Actually, we're almost done with the pops from like my packages. Okay, so I did order 12 and 6, so hopefully this is a full set, so I don't have to open up the other one. So this one was for Tenetorn's birthday, and I hate to say it, but the offline set was so much better than the online set, which, story of our lives, right? So, but here's Hisu. So these are like a ring pop set. Always wonder, do they get to eat the ring pop after? Ew, there's a hair in the sleeve. Ew. Ew. Okay, there's Tenetorn. he has colored drawing. I don't know why that always like sticks out to me, like when everyone else has like just black lettering or black drawing, and then that one person has a little pop of color. I don't know where they are, but this setting looks cute. I've been trying to read what they're saying, but I have no idea what they're saying. Do a little face. Okay, so this is last but not least for my POBs is this mini record set. This is the final one I did, so that 20 order. Here's the back. So you can tell that's like more navy blue than that. Actually, he too bluer a bit. But yeah, there's Kyuchan. The backs are all the same. What is that supposed to be? Oh, the nose, I think. All right, so that's it. I was gonna reset, but there's no point. We could just keep going. The first package. Okay, with the pull tab. So this is actually a note card. So this is, it was a rare find. This randomly came up on Macaw on Twitter. So somebody was selling Hubin's Lucky Draw from, you know, the first album. So now I'm only missing Kyuchan for this. Oh. So this is from my friend. He actually lives in Singapore, but he took a trip to Korea. But he wanted, this is the Everline Run 1. Was it Everline Run 1? I think so. He wanted to do a one-on-one, his very first one with Hisu. And I bought these from him. I forgot how much I paid for them. They were very reasonably priced, obviously, since it was my friend. And since he took a trip to Korea, he was able just to easily send it to my caddy. There's the back. There's Hyunjin. It's supposed to be meat and rice cakes. I have a confession to make. The concept of a rice cake sounds really gross to me. I feel like the texture wouldn't be good at all, but I could be wrong. So, see, that was my oops. That's what I get for dissing rice cakes. Did I do a package request for this? Because I was joking. I was like, oh, you didn't scam me. I don't have to make an exposed thread. I'm not sure if he watches my videos, and if he did, would he get this far into it? But if not, I mean, if you did, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, so this is clear, and I can already tell what it is. Okay, so I bought way more than I thought I did. Oh no. Okay, so when I decided to have that second duplicate Hisu binder, I did buy some Hisu dupes for it. So from our routine, I'm gonna go through these fast because these are old, and I've already shown them on this channel. But yeah, I went crazy, bought some duplicates, but like these are not even gonna fit in there. I don't think. Oh, can you see that? No, whatever. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. So this is Ready Summer Vacation. Cause like these kind of go together. They're pinkish. And this one's just, it's just so cute. It's actually my third time owning this card. Because the second time I got it included for free. I guess the seller made a mistake. And I gave it away. Same thing with this one. But you know what? Everything good comes my way, so I got it again. Actually, I did get a Leebit, like a Stray Kids Leebit bunny holder. But I think that's too on the nose to put a bunny Hisu on a bunny holder. I actually don't really like it. I thought the shape of the window would be square, but it's actually like oval. Hold on, let me just get it. So yeah, here it is. I don't know how I feel about it, but I have it. So, and it was expensive because I saw Juanaid unbox it. I was like, oh, I need it. But obviously it was after like the pre-order period, so I bought like aftermarket American prices for it. Not fun, not fun. Right, another clear envelope. Oop, made in China. We passed the thing. You know, apparently, even if you buy something outside of China, but if it originated in China, the tariffs still apply. So that's scary. Okay, they packed it in. They used those. What the heck? They probably sound like a crazy person. Okay, so here are 2 of the birthday PCs for Tony. I already have 2 from earlier in the video, like hours ago for you guys. Okay, so there's Hyunju. Once again, wherever they took the photos for those sets, amazing. I don't really recognize it. I'm glad to be getting all these top loaders because, do you want purple? The heck? Anyway, I'm glad I'm getting all these top loaders because I have a lot of packages to send out to people. And I didn't want to buy the top loaders. I've been buying stuff like crazy and it's scaring me because I really have to start saving money. Okay, so we have this. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so I don't really remember where this store is from, actually. Oh, Everline. I still don't really remember, like, what event it was. All right, on to the next one. This one. I don't know if you guys remember in the previous video, I was having so much grief from this one seller who just refused to send me these cards, and it was just terrible at communication. Like, terrible. She kept telling me next week. And like, I don't even remember what I said to her. That finally, made her send it, but we got it. But then also, I had bought more cards from them. But let's look at these 2 first. Finally, it's literally been 9 months. 9 months later. But I finally have it. Hayu Chan's card. Now, he's the only one I'm missing. Technically, Harbin is a dupe because I was able to get him on Makari Japan. But like I said, I bought more cards from them. So this card was a card I ended up realizing I was missing. Not even when I unboxed it, but when I was putting cards away, I was like, wait, I should have this card in this haul. And then, I didn't. So I reached out to the seller. I was a little bit damaged, but you know what? Whatever. I reached out to the seller. And I was like, oh, do you still have this? She's like, oh, no. But then I was like, okay, it's fine. She offered a refund, but I was like, oh, well, since I buy from you so often, don't worry about it. Just take it off the next purchase. But I never purchased for them again. They didn't really do a lot of events this time around. And then I had to buy cards from them again. So, I bought this just as to have an extra for a dupe, I guess. Well, not I guess. I know that's what I did. And then we have this card, which I was missing. That card very, like, matte. Not matte, like, desaturated. Alright, I guess we can keep going, whatever. It's already been an hour. This is a thick stack. Oh my god, so many top loaders. Yay. Oh, this set is so good. I remember now. I wonder if this is Apple Music. No, Apple Music's putting store. No, they didn't. No tabs. No sleeves. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Girl. Speaking of girl, and Tana Twin, so for one of his, like, I don't know, for Boys Planet, they have to do these stupid, like, like, I don't know, like, they get to know them, like, little content, like, little YouTube video shorts or whatever. And, like, for one of them, like, Tana Twin, he was, like, singing a song and he sung the word girl. Like, the way he's been singing it, it's been stuck in my head ever since. I'll insert it here.
색이 있습니다. Girl, girl 말해줘 네 맘 바로 지금.
But yeah, did I show the back? I don't remember. Too busy yapping. But yeah. I always like use girl as like an exclamation. But like now in my head I say it like him. Oh, it's gonna be a pain to get all these out. Like, oh, you want the top loaders. It's like you shouldn't have to buy top loaders, right? You just get them. Like Sisterhood of the Traveling top loaders. I forgot who I bought this from. He's pointing out. I'm like, yes. Who's cuter, me or the cherry blossom? Obviously you. This is like one of the last sets to come in, I remember, because the other set has them in glasses. Or that's related? I think so. The reason I'm confused because I remember those being outside. So maybe I'm thinking of something else. Alright, so here's this card. So the person I bought had everyone except for Hisu. Of course they did. So I was panicking. But I finally found him. So this is Everline. So this is the offline version of the Everline I bought for my friend. And I love this one so much. And there is this Hello Kitty PC holder. And I wanted to get a dupe of this so bad to put in there. But I didn't. I didn't get the holder or the duplicate, I should say. Oh, the heart bubble wrap. I don't know if it's... Oh, it's the same person. Or maybe heart bubble wrap is popular. Oh, the first... Oh, yeah, okay. I have more from this person before. Because they top loaded. They decorated the top loader the same. So, this is the first Polaroid. So, this matches the outfit from this. Cool. Okay, so this set... So, this is the offline version of this set. So, this is Starlight Round 2. And this is an interesting story. So, I bought a lot of the offline set from the same person. Like, every time a set was announced, she would say, hey, do you want this? Very few she skipped. She went to pretty much all of them. And I was like, yeah, I'll buy them. And I ended up buying, like, maybe, like, 70 cards from them total. And I had made the mistake of, well, she asked me, like, halfway through, do you want me to send the cards now or wait and send them all at the same time? And I said, yes, but she kind of mistook what I meant by that. So she just waited some more than once, which is fine. But when they finally arrived and I did the package check, this set was missing. And, you know, she was like, oh, I'm out of town, because this is when they went to Hong Kong. So, of course, she went too. She was like, yeah, I'm out of town, so let me check when I get back. And it was like a week later. And when she still hadn't contacted me, I was like, well, I don't want to miss out on this set. Because number one, I'm collecting everything. Number two, this is a good set. I don't want to miss out on it. But yeah, so then she never got back to me. Oops. So then I bought from someone else. And then she came back to me. She said, oh, I have to get the set from my friend. I really don't know why. Because she went to this event. But anyway. Oh, this is the gray one. The gray prince outfit. But then at that time I said, oh, don't worry about it. I already bought from someone else. Which, thank God, she misunderstood me. Because the other person never sent it either. So in the meantime, she did end up sending it, and obviously it's here now. But yeah, the other person, I reached out like 2 weeks later, said, hey, have you sent this yet? And she was like, oh, no, I got sick. I'm sorry, I have COVID. I got COVID. I'm like, well, I guess she fucking died because she never contacted me again. I was like, well, I already have this set. Whatever. I guess I could, having a duplicate Hisu for the duplicate Hisu binder would be good. But at this point, at that time, I got so discouraged because, you know, between that Stacy set, this set, and then there is another set. No, it's not a set of cards, it's a Polaroid. It was just, I was having a lot of bad luck with sellers for a minute there. And like, I was really burnt out, right? Because once you know, collecting everything, refreshing like a crazy person for 3 months straight, you know, it gets tiring. So like when this like mini hiatus era happened, I was kind of like, you know what? Maybe it's good to take a little break from collecting, even though I'm still buying stuff. But at least it's not like every day there's a new set to collect because they're announcing more and more and more events. I can't forget about this. Oh, it's the same outfit. Okay, so this is a Polaroid. This is the WoW one. So this is a unit Polaroid. There's Hyunjun and Hisu, actually in the same outfit as the other Polaroid. This will be the last one before we reset, I guess. Okay, so this is like a weird collection of cards. So let's start with this one. So yeah, so I bought another Hisu heart fluttering broadcast card. So okay, so here's the thing. I ended up collecting OT6 for this. But I didn't want to take the one in the PC holder out because it matches so perfectly, so I had to buy a second one. And honestly, I am in the market for a third one for the duplicate Hisu binder, but I think that ship is sailed. There's no more in circulation. And I want to say this is the fan meeting set, I think, perhaps. Let's put you down here for now. So yeah, so I also got a Tenatorn. I think these were expensive. Oh, that's funny. And then channel 1. Actually, I don't know. I'm confused. What's going on here? Okay, yeah, this is the mini fan meeting, and that's like the broadcast card, or vice versa. Time in. So this is taking on the music video set. So you know, like these are the album outfits, but these was taken during the music video when they were outside. All right, so that is it for this one. So let's clean up and let's keep going. All right. Oh yeah. So yeah, even though the wind's getting more popular, so there were more people at the mini fan meeting, I feel like it was like the mini fan meeting sets got really cheap on Mercari. I mean on Twitter, very cheap actually, like 5,000 won, 3,000 won. But the broadcast cards were not as plentiful, so that worries me for the future. So this is the mini record offline version with the pull tabs. Thank you so much. Those are the same pull tabs I use. There's channel 1. Here's Junie. Here's the back. Here's Tenatorn. So they all have like the fishing rod, and then Junie has the fish. I was thinking, how can I display that where like him in the middle and it makes sense, but it might not. I honestly don't remember what set this is from. I'll jump up. All right, so here's Hisu. I love this jacket on Hisu and the chain too. I actually bought, you saw this, but I bought a Polaroid in this outfit. Wow, they wrote a whole letter. Oh, I guess one thing to talk about. So for the anniversary, we got another song. It was Hello Tomorrow. Young Neo. On Bubble, he's still talking about how they had to say like the chorus in the English accent, and I was like, is this play about us, aka me? And they reminded me because this reminds me like a letter or something, but I guess and that's the message card. But yeah, so that song is so good. I do have trouble listening to songs not attached to a project, so I haven't listened to it too much. But Hisu got his first writing credit on the song. He wrote a little bit of a rap. Him and Hanbin did. So yeah, but then also at the end, you get the high note from Hisu too. I'm like, just like multifaceted rapper and the main vocalist, lead vocalist. I always get those two confused, honestly. And like, no matter how many times I look it up or how many times it is explained to me, I will always forget which is which. I think he's the main vocal. Tenator is the lead vocal. Okay, here's Blue Dream Media. I think this may not be OT. This might not be. It's not everyone. So here's Hisu. That's another thing, right? So Hisu kept getting sold out, so it makes me nervous. Right? I'm supposed to be buying all of his PCs. I am, not you guys. And also, this was the first announced event in the Prince outfit. So, and I thought they were going to limit it. So I was like, I need this, and I need it now. And this Blue Dream Media was, first of all, they haven't done Blue Dream Media since the first album, maybe Summer Vacation as well, but they haven't done it since I've been actively collecting. And two, it was offline only. And three, it was like a public fan signing. So obviously if you won, you got to go up there and get your album signed, but they did it in like a mall. So anyone could join them and watch. So that was fun. And my friend, oh my gosh. So she, once again, bought like 3 albums, or maybe it was like 2 albums for the event. And then she won again. That's so funny. The universe is just trying to tell her that she needs to just book a flight the next comeback. Okay, so we have Tenatorn. This is the broadcast card, week 1, I believe. Oops. Week 1 and week 3 are in the same outfits. So I don't remember offhand which is which. Okay, well, I don't know which is which. So this is either week 1 or week 2. I mean, week 3. It might be week 3. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing at the time. At first, I was only collect Hisu, and then I was like, well, let me just do bias line. And then I was like, well, since this is the Prince outfit, so let me do 126 for this one. And then I ended up doing 026 for all of them. Because what was happening too was that the K-Wiz or like the sellers, they were reaching out to me. Here's the back. So I was like, well, since you're asking me, since we're here together, let's go for it. Also, I'm pretty sure there was 2 different fan meeting sets for like the same week or like the same event or something. So there might be 4 or maybe 3 fan meeting. I don't know. Okay, so this is Stacy. So we're going to boxes. But I will say, the reason why I got this is because they have Kirby, and then no one else has a Kirby set, so that's fun. Also, Kirby is like my brand, so. And it's funny because even before I stand the win, I love Kirby games. I love playing them. I actually 100%ed the Switch Kirby game 3 times, and then they announced a deluxe edition. So I'm like, am I going to 100% it a 4th time? And you know what? I would. I just love that game. It's just like so chill. And then like obviously the whole thing of like, well, he eats a lot, like me. And then now my bias, my ult of ults, is Kim Kirby. So I kind of told the story already, but yeah, I ended up with OT6. Moral of the story. For once, this is the first time I have OT6 for the offline lucky draw. I think next time I didn't say this right, but I found someone who was doing like proxy, like literally the day after it closed because they posted their proofs. But like, well, it doesn't do for me anything now. But I saved them, so next time I'm going to just proxy maybe like 10 lucky draw albums. And then they did have this one. So Hisu signed one. Now, oh my gosh, well, here it is. But then they, like the next day, they uploaded like a bunch of not signed ones. And I was like, well, crap, now what? Because then I can put this with the signed stuff and then have an unsigned one with the normal set. So then like the next day, I bought him separate. And he wanted so much money for these. I think it was like 31 each. Well, this is heavy. Oh, I know why this is heavy. This seller keeps doing this to me. They sent me these freebies. Oh, they sent me, okay, well, not all easy, but they sent me these, so thank you. I don't need any more of those, but then they sent me these, which I really don't need any more of these. And they keep doing this to me. So it's like, it's not like you don't know I don't have these. So this is Everline. This might be the Everline where there was only online events and they had separate PCs for group video call and separate PCs for one-on-one. Sorry. Here there's, so it says Panhi, but I don't know what that means. Also, don't even get me started. The difference between like aspirated consonants and the other one is like, girl, no. Sometimes it's kind of a P sound, sometimes it's kind of a B sound, and you just have to make it work. That's how I deal with that at the moment. And that's why I say I'm good at reading, but not speaking. Oh, here's the back. Oh, I showed the back, I guess. So this is the one where I was missing Hayuchan because this person is, that Hayuchan is their bias. So if they're missing someone, it's usually Hayuchan. But luckily, that didn't happen to me too many times this time around. Only that one time. Yes, this is another Polaroid. It's weird. So I guess they gave away Polaroids in that mini fan meeting, and I didn't know at the time. So when I reached out to that Tyler, and I was like, "So which event is this?" And she was like, "Oh, mini fan meeting." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Can you send me proof?" And she sent me like a blurred preview. I was like, "Okay, well, sorry I doubted you." And it wasn't that expensive, if I can remember correctly. I say that, oh, it's a little bit bent, but it'll flatten out. So here's another set in these outfits. Which, what serendipity, I opened up. That was, in my head, I was like, there is a third one, but I couldn't remember the detail. So this is First Music. You saw by the logo? Yeah, they're a little bit bent, but they'll flatten out. Trust me. In the huge binder, it'll flatten out. Alright. think we're like 3/4 of the way done. So yeah, here's the unsigned Hisu for the... Oh, there's a hair in there. Okay. Blonde or redhead. So he can go in the binder with them, and then he can go in the signed binder. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so here's the other 3 of the set that I unboxed first. So over there, so we have Hisu, we have Hanbin, and we have Hayu-chan. And then this is the Fox set. So this goes with the mini record set. The offline. So offline was Fox, online was Bunny. And then there are unit PCs, which we'll get to a little bit later. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on those, but I will get there, don't worry. Stop showing the back, idiot. I guess I can talk about the back. So yeah, I guess that's the nose, the ears, and the paw. I guess rabbits don't really have paws. Oh, they do, but I guess it's not cute. And I love how like in so many of the PCs you can see their friendship rings. Like, not to bring up Voice Planet again, but and like during when they were doing like the posters or whatever, there was one that might be Tennis-One. Some people think it isn't, but I still think it is. Because he had a ring on. And like, I feel like they've been pretty known for their friendship rings now. I mean, not like outside of the fandom, but like in my heart. So there's this cards, but there's also this Polaroid. I don't remember what this is gonna be. Oh, I think I do actually. There might be 2 Polaroids in there, but anyway, so here we have these. So these are duplicates for the duplicate Hisu binder. So these definitely deserve a spot in there. Whatever. Wait, huh? I guess I filled up that row, so let's continue up here, I guess. Yeah, okay. So, and speaking of the units, here they are. So there's obviously 3 units. So we have Hyungline, here's the back, and then Chan, and then obviously Eoju. But I didn't get Eoju. The seller only had these 2, and Eoju did show up on Bunjang, but at the time I didn't feel like doing it with Deliver Korea, and my friend really wanted it because that's her buyer. So I let her know that they were available. She bought it. But the annoying part is that they give these out as winners benefits, but only to the offline winners. So I won that event, but I still had to go out and buy these. And they did that twice. I don't understand. I don't understand why they did that. It makes me so mad. Yep, and these are 2 Hisu Polaroids. Oh, interesting. Okay, I have an one of these. I ended up pulling. Well, I think it's for a 1-on-1 in the same outfit. Okay, so what's this? Okay, I think this is broadcast. Okay, here we go. Channel 1 broadcast. I think, or this might be Blue Dream Media actually. I don't know anymore. Alright, but this is definitely a broadcast, and it's definitely stuck. Okay, so here it is. More heart bubble wrap. Oh, I really like this. This top loader, wow. Normally, like deco top loaders, I don't really like, but these are cute. I should find out who I bought this from so I can tell them that. But I don't want anything to get lost in translation, and I think maybe I have a problem with the order. So this is definitely his broadcast card. I don't know if I said that or not. Let's put it here so they can stay together. Wow, I might keep this. I completely forgot about this. Wow. Okay. So for the Apple Music, the Chanwon's birthday, they had got this for the winner's benefit. Wow, this completely slipped my mind. I'm gonna put this off to the side, but yeah, here it is. Have I mentioned that? So, I guess it ended up being okay because I'm dead broke, but I was really wondering if they were gonna do a fan site for Hazel's birthday, and like if they were, I was gonna go all out to make sure I got in. But because of Boys Planet, the era had to end right before his birthday. They sent a lot of "Hello My First Love" freebies, like a lot of album inclusions, which is strange. So I was like, I don't think this is "Hello My First Love" photo cards. I guess they sent Tenatone ones because these are Tenatone units for his birthday. So here's the backs again. You saw these like a long time ago, but here they go. I made a heart. Where am I? I'll put you here, I guess. They all made hearts, but in like all different ways. Like I love the setting in the background, but once again, they only sent these to the offline winners. So I mean, they gave them to them at the event itself. So even though I won this event, I did not get these, but I did get a Polaroid. And actually, both times I got Polaroid, so I guess that's good enough because, you know, these were fine. I did end up overpaying for these because, like, the second one person had these up, I, reached out to them and bought them. But a little bit later, they ended up being a lot cheaper. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but it's like, even if I needed these, I don't need 4 of them. And I'm already drowning in inclusions. I bought like one of those boxes to store the photo cards in, because now I have so many photo cards since I opened up all those photo books. So here's this set. This is like the one and only ones in the red one. But so yeah. But the big inclusions, I cleaned up one of, like those plastic drawers you can use. I cleaned that out. I cleaned one of those out to put the big inclusions in for now. And that's just gonna have to be, but guess what? That's almost full too. That has Our Youth Teen, Hello My First Love, and Only One Story. So here, these are from China. So they had their first Chinese events. And at first I thought I was gonna have to sign up for myself, and I ended up not doing it. Oops. But luckily the seller, she had them all. So I was able to get them all. And it's funny because she was like, I asked them how much. And she was like, oh, 0.7, so 7,000 won because these are limited quality and rare. But girl, she always charges me 7,000 won. So I'm like, I didn't say anything. Per card. So there it is here. And like I was under the impression that Chinese cards take a very long time because that's what other like collectors say for like 17 or 80s, but they're pretty reasonable. Now I can read Korean, but I will never ever even attempt to learn Chinese or Japanese. Like I would say, as hard as Korean is to pronounce, it's so easy to read. I think this was the second Chinese set, I believe. These will jump up, looks like. Oh, I saw Tony in the red, and I thought, wait, they already have 6. What's going on here? But no, that's for the other set. Okay, never mind. Also, these are from China, so technically, the whole shipment should have applied for Chinese tariffs, but oops. What you don't know won't hurt you. Okay, so let's reset and let's continue. Oops. Ouch. I just blinded myself with my light. So let's reset and then we can continue afterwards. Actually, not too much to go. It's just that the last ones are big packages. I mean, not big in terms of size. Well, yeah, but like there's a lot of cards in each of them. Okay, we have another broadcast card. So this is week 1. I know that because week 2 is not in this package. So yeah, there's gonna be like 3 more packages that are only One Story related, but that's just gonna be in the generic collective haul. I want to get this out pronto. Oh, this is a Polaroid. I don't remember what it is. Let's see. Oh, right. Okay. So this is our routine. So I'll just show it. I have another Polaroid in this outfit, and I also have 2 signed photo cards. So it'll be a nice little four thing. So. And that's funny. This on the day Twitter was crashing for everyone, I had the idea, and I searched Pola to find to see if anyone was selling that in that outfit, and I found somebody. But because DMs were broken, I couldn't really reach out to them. But like I was like so stressed. I was like, oh, I found it. But the thing is that I was on sale since last year. Nobody ever bought it, so what are the odds that someone else will swipe it for me then? And actually, I felt like I should have asked to lower the price because they wanted 10,000 won for it. But it's like, bestie, you can lower that down a little bit, but I was desperate to complete it, so. Okay, this is also Stacy, so this will be unboxed in the other video. I feel postcard, so I know this is from that seller. Yeah, now I'm at the 2-hour mark. I'm kind of glad I didn't do this last night, because then I would have started around 1 a.m. and then I would have went to like 3 a.m., maybe 4 a.m. by the time I cleaned up. So I also want to do that Stacy unboxing immediately after this, so I can get rid of my lights, because these lights have been up for 4 days now, since Thursday, and I need them out of my way. And then here's this random Juni. I think this is Blue Dream Media because it's desaturated. At first I was like, did that seller scam me? Because I was like, did that seller scam me because she was such a pain? But no, that set is just kind of desaturated. Wow, so 4 more packages. It looks like this is a broadcast card. Here's Hyunjoo. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Also crazy is more of these, but they've got bent. So these are definitely have to go in the garbage. I'm sorry. I did do a package check for these. So these should be all correct, actually. I think some of these did get a little bent because they were packaged like that, actually. But it's okay. How do I do this? Okay. My hands are getting sweaty, and like I hate when that happens because I feel like it's gonna damage the cards. Okay. All right, so here's the Kirby set. So when this was announced, because normally, I actually had notifications on for the seller. So as soon as she posted something, literally seconds later, I was like, can I buy these? But for this side, I was like, listen, this is Kirby. I don't want to take any chances. Can I buy this from you beforehand? So because like I said, Kirby is my brand. Okay, so here's the, I think this was the last Chinese set. The backs on these are so pretty. They're so gorgeous. Oh, did I show the back? Oh my gosh. I like how I'm like, oh, the backs are so gorgeous. Doesn't show the backs. Oh my god, that's so good. I don't know if they drew these or what. Maybe I should ask next fan sign. The back of this one, oh, they're so gorgeous. I think they did draw these because they're all like kind of different in their own way. Poor Chan One and his eye patch. Cool. Alright, next are these, which are not in, which are not in sleeves for some reason. So here's Jump Up. So this was the last round. I didn't even try, but then I felt bad I didn't try to get in for the last one. I think I just need to just do group for the last one and just, you know, be okay with group. So little puppies again. And the backs are all the same. Here is Channel 1. So they gave me a duplicate Channel 1, actually. Alright, so then here are the offline, oh sorry, I don't remember actually, but these are horizontal cards. So I bought horizontal pages just for these. I was also able to use them for the Our Youth Teen horizontal PCs, like the album one, so it was dual purpose. But I feel like these are so good. They deserve the pages. Unfortunately, I bought like a pack of 100, but they ended up being slim, so they don't go the full length. So I was like, okay, Meow Cafe also has like bigger versions, but now that version, not only is it still not as wide as a 9 pocket page, it's too tall. So okay, so this is Rising Star. So this is the offline version of the ones I unboxed hours ago now. I was gonna say hours ago, as like I was gonna say, oh, I was being dramatic, but no, that was literally like 2 hours ago. Until like real time, but obviously, hopefully this just should be edited down from 2 hours. I love like sleeping PCs like this. They look so peaceful, like little angels. All right, 3 more. 3 more sets. Right here. So this is First Music, I think. I like these because like the reflection of the glasses kind of give blush, like a blush look, which they haven't really given us this era, especially on Hisi. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Also, these are the Hello Tomorrow outfits, so that's good. So I might put this last in the binder Tenatorn. That's a good idea. Remember that. I didn't do any first music sets because they specifically said that your passport had to be not expired. So I couldn't play dumb because my passport expired like 2 years ago. And and once again, with the state of America, getting a new passport isn't very easy right now, especially like if you're not going to use it for travel. Going through all that effort just to enter fan signs is kind of crazy. So yeah, since they specifically said your passport had to be not expired, I didn't do any of these events. Even though Soundwave did kind of give me trouble because I blurred out my expiration date. Because technically you don't need that to verify my identity, which is the whole reason why you require the passport. But then they asked me to unblur it, and I did, but then they never really said anything about it being expired. Alright, I don't know what set this is from. Oh, I didn't show the back. He wrote really small. That's on that level. He wrote really small. I love this shirt on him, like the collared shirt, like any collared shirt. I don't know. I don't know why his have eyes all of a sudden. Okay, and this was the first Chinese set, I think. Wait, is Sisu? No, this is the last one. This is the last one. I remember the Band-Aid. Oops. Oh my gosh. I don't know if they've been learning Chinese or they maybe use a translator. I don't know if they wrote these. I don't know. They've never talked about taking Chinese lessons. Only Japanese and English. Okay. And a little winky face. I really need to get a habit of like going through my PC binders more. Because normally, unless like, I don't know, I have a very specific purpose of going into them, whether they're like storing or what have you. I don't go into them much, but they would have to be appreciated more, my PCs. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned this, but a couple weeks ago, I went through and I changed the binder pages of every single one of my, all the binders for the Wind. So I did go through them then. And I took days. I broke it out into days. Because I thought I didn't like the binder pages with like perforated edges instead of like the smooth divisions. But I tried something new and I ended up liking it. Like 2 more. But they are thick. Very thick. Actually, let's reset. Why not? Because I don't want it to get too big. Also, I don't think there's been a case where any of the card sets have been thinner than the others. I really don't like that. I prefer consistency. But normally, I don't notice that until I start sleeving them. I think those horizontal cards might be thinner, but I don't think so. Alright, so I don't exactly remember what this is from yet. Maybe they'll come to me. Are these Illusion Media? I'm kind of confused, but that's for future me to figure out. If this is from the seller I thought it was from, we're kind of screwed because I counted. I don't know. Tenatoy, here's the back. Wait, that kind of, their hands kind of, I don't know. Listen, it's been a long 4 days. There's, maybe I'm confused because I don't know. Because I bought 2 of these. So, like, I think that's it. I think we're okay. Okay, here's a jump up set. This is like the only like non hard to get set that they wore these outfits in. Here's Starlight. This pose, if you know, you know, but this pose means a lot to me. Yeah, that's a very specific memory I have with this particular pose, and they all did this pose. For some reason, this is very Harry Potter coded, maybe because of the scarf and the glasses. Alright, last one. Okay, here's the rest of this set. Probably have all of them. Okay, I'm just gonna unbox them. They're not, well, actually, let me sort these and then I can, I'll display them. Because they're all in random order pretty much. So I try my best to organize these, but yeah, so here's this set. I really like this set too. This goes with the glasses. Like the rose glasses one. So good. Cherry blossom. Alright, so these are the other ones that I was missing Hisu. So here is the other one. That hat is from something. And I guess the glasses too, but I don't know what it is from. Somebody told me what it was in passing, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together that meant something. And this is first, no, this is Everline. Yeah, Everline Room 1. The Cherry Blossom set is first music. Here's this set. I don't remember what this is from. But it's the album concept. This is so cute. Like, that's one of the cards I wouldn't mind having a duplicate of. This one too. I know also with them, it's like he's drinking like alcohol. I think this might be the mini fan meeting set, I think. Oh, okay, I think that's what this is. Like these. Between these are either mini fan meeting or broadcast cards. I don't know which is which. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, Lily. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is the broadcast card. No. Or mini fan meeting. Okay, yeah, this is a mini fan meeting. Okay. So let's look at the back real quick. Oh wait. Oh my gosh. This is so much going on. So what's this? I'm so confused. I will put a freeze frame here once I figure this out. Okay, future self, figure this out. What are these? Right, this is mini fan meeting. This is broadcast. I don't know what this is. You know, I realized that like we've never really seen his eyebrows. Only that one PC when he had his hair up and the pink hair. Okay, next is this. The back really confused me because it's cherry blossoms. So I thought this was the cherry blossom set, but then I remembered the other, the glasses set wasn't themed. The backs wasn't themed. This is cute. Just like the other one, they did like a forced perspective type of concept. And next is this blanket set, which kind of reminds me of, well, no, it really reminds me of our youth team. Oh, here's the back. It's plain, but I like it. I like this font and logo much better than like the, like, I don't know what you even call it. Like, one thing about me is that I try to learn from my mistakes. So, you know, I tried to do as many like package claims, package checks as I could. So I say that to say that, you know, luckily I caught that one missing PC set before today because it would have been so devastating to be missing that now. But also, like, you know, besides that, I didn't really run into many issues with missing photo cards. Which is good. Also, I did think about before they sent it, when they was like, oh, I have everything, I'm sending to you next week. I almost thought about saying, hey, can you send me proof before you send it out? But I don't know, I felt rude, but I should have did it. Also, I feel kind of bad because when they did finally send that other set, they was like, oh, let's do business in the future, like, you know, like next comeback or whatever. And I didn't really respond. I feel bad. But also, I was kind of mad because I was like, she didn't even seem sorry. You know? At all. Yeah, oh, this is Everline. So here's the other Apple Music one. The offline version. So, Ouiju, Namu, what's that last word? I cannot read his handwriting, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, what is that? Parka, what the heck? I think that's the word Parka tried to write, but it has not so great handwriting. And also, I really, really, really love this jacket. It's kind of unfortunate that the panda is in the way of the jackets, so you can't really see them in their full glory. But, you know. All right, now this is the last set. And it's very funny to me because I'm like, do they even know what Teletubbies are? And they're wearing the little headbands for it. Like, were they even born yet? I don't remember what the online counterpart is for this. Oh, one funny thing is when I asked her, like, she asked me that I want a set, and she sent me the screenshot of the whole tweet. So I was like, is it the offline or the online set? She's like, girl, I'll only do the offline set. I'm like, okay, good for you. I'm kidding. Which, I mean, you know what? Props to her, because I always do get annoyed when people in Korea do both the offline and the online event. Like, leave the online events for us. Alright, and then the last card of this whole haul, this whole video, is this Hanbin. Tiger Hanbin. Alright, so thank you for watching. If you got to this point, you're the truest of pals. I don't know. It's been 4 days of like recording off and on. I'll put the hours of raw footage. But even just today, it's been 2.5 hours. So God knows how long this video is going to be. I really don't want to split it. So even if it ended up being like 4 hours, like, you know, so be it. But yeah, so thank you for joining me on this very long journey. In terms of the wind, there's no comeback announced yet, so I don't know when the next wind video is going to be. There will be a little bit of stuff for the wind for like the generic collective haul that's coming out soon. Oh, I guess the next time you'll see the wind will be for the binder flip through, because I'm going to do a binder flip through once I have these sleeved and put away. Also, if you made it to this point, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me I did a good job, because I am exhausted and I need the reassurance. Alright, so the next time I spend 4 days unboxing my 5 consolidations from Korea, I'll see you later.